Okay.
Hey, yo, part 2. Anyway, so what happened?
So basically, Anchor, after missing his first shot and receiving a warning, found it rather odd to be receiving a warning, as well. What he was believing was competition would have fought back. So he asked for the directives to be stated, and then realized this is more of a protector automaton rather than a competitive automaton like he is.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
they
one
were
was
able to
made
come
for
to an agreement.
offense, the other was made for defense.
Offense and fucking, but he
Well,
doesn't know that yet. He doesn't know that second part yet.
And I would state to this anchor as we walked back to the group, I was also technically made for combat, but that was useful for protecting people more so than direct seeking challenges. After all, UCAM is short for Ultimate Combat Adaptation Machine.
The party when the Warforged walks back with another one. This is getting out of control. There are 2 of them now.
I found a new friend, as I say happily, and I hold my dog. Remember, do not attack OSHA, as I look at my dog.
The group...
Friend would be a incorrect term. Acquaintance, as of current.
The group looks...
By the way, Anchor, who created you?
Anchor, you don't know.
Unknown.
The only thing you remember is coming
As long as I can
sentience.
remember, I have been the champion of an arena. Then I was defeated.
I guess my internet just sucks today, huh?
What?
You're glitching out.
Jesus fucking Christ! This is really pissing me off right now. Alright, time to unplug my router again. Reopen Discord. And my internet fucking went out again. Hello? Testing?
We
Hello?
hear
Yep.
you now. At least
There you are.
Hello.
I'm letting you know, if I stop talking, it's because I technically leave the call, but it still says I'm in the call. So...
Yeah.
Anyways. Really...
Task Manager Discord.
I don't give a fuck. Anyways, what's going on now?
I introduced Anchor to my friends. Or at least people I associate as allies. Minus Rankus. Rankus is master.
Okay.
Rankus saved life. Well, revived life. I got my wolf companion Mon. We are ready to go to battle.
Huh. You know, for a force, there's a lot of machines out here.
So
You don't
what
say.
exactly?
Perhaps this was not
So
water
Goblin,
sense
now that
endpoint.
you are actually connected, what did you say? I remember.
You don't remember who created you. You just remember waking up or becoming sentient. To an extent, like your first core memory would be
Fighting in the
repaired,
arena?
Yeah, being repaired after a battle that you apparently did.
Gotcha. So
But you don't remember.
literally, as long as I can remember,
Yeah, you remember.
I have been the champion of the arena.
You remember a humanoid individual repairing you after a battle that you apparently did, but you don't remember anything before that. And actually, because you did have that weird static, I would like to take you into the secret call really quick to reveal the secrets.
Okay. Hello.
So, there is one other memory that starts to proc as you're standing within range of this other automaton. You start to have this glitchy, shocking spark kind of memory failure, and you see this human woman who seems to be repairing you. She has these steampunk goggles on her head, this this long blonde hair, pale face, covered in soot, who seems to be going, "Come on, I just repaired this. What are you doing out there? Come on." And then she says something, but there's this glitch sound, and you return back to your normal self. The only things you could make out were a dark workshop and tools that you've never seen before.
Gotcha.
And devices that seem to be strange. Anyways,
Gotcha.
let's go back.
Also, I would like to ask one thing.
Mhm.
So, remember how we mentioned at one point the retracto dict for some reason
Yes.
on the combat model robot?
Yes.
Also, I feel like I wanted to ask you one quick thing here. So,
Remember, I am recording this, yes.
yeah, I'm just making sure. I mentioned earlier some emotions have entered him
Mhm.
other than the glory of combat and the joy from that.
Yes. Go ahead.
So, I'm gonna be fully honest. I'm trying to give him a type.
Okay.
I'm just thinking. I just don't know what it might be. So, well, I do have an idea, but if you feel it to be incorrect, basically milfs.
That's fine, I don't care.
Okay, just making sure.
Okay. I will mention that your character wouldn't know about the extendo dick yet. They would just know
No,
that
he
they have a
he
panel
he
down
he simply knows that there are functions of his body that he is uncertain as to what they do because
Yes.
he's never needed to use them.
there. Yes. Anyways,
All right, back to the
let's
call.
return.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Whoa.
basic right now.
I
The
will also
DM
say
has
that, like,
returned.
yeah, I've also thought of a name for my monkey.
Oh,
And
boy.
I'll ask it,
Monkey.
how do you
Oh.
think
Speaking
of
of monkey,
Rayla?
He
No!
keeps rolling so low, I can't have him steal. Damn it.
He can't steal from me because I got nothing to fucking steal.
He's a
Yeah.
good boy. The monkey
You
a good
can't
boy.
steal
He-
from me because all my stuff is literally inside my body.
Hey, same.
He's
All
the
out
size
monkey.
of a palm. Do you really think that'd stop him?
Can't really steal from
An
me.
airtight
Nothing.
seal, I don't think he'd be able to get in.
Not even Hermes can get in.
And at that point, if he gets the airtight sword inside the shield, he deserves it.
Anyways,
It was in your leg.
Yeah, my leg. It's airtightly sealed inside of it.
It sounded
Until I
like you
pull it
said
out.
airtight shield.
Yeah, it did sound like these.
Seal.
yeah, there you go. Anyways, at this point, as you guys are speaking, is there anything else on the other roleplay you guys would like to do?
I would like to kill bandits. Save the children.
Shiv is gonna look
Murder
through the
the-
carriages to see if he can find something shiny.
Murder the bandits violently for for attempting to harm the children.
Make a perception
Anger
check.
clipping his gigantic maul onto his back. We must find them first.
Taking notice of your
Yeah.
maul, I will haul my scythe onto my back.
As I look at the group,
Chiv, roll.
who is that? As I
Oh,
point to
am I
Ruby's
rolling?
character.
Perception.
Perception, okay.
I've been here all time.
I understand that, ma'am, but I don't know who you are.
The name's in there.
Only a 9.
Nice.
Nice to meet
Did
you.
you-
I am now designated as Reinhardt.
Where is Shiv here?
Scanning. Kinsune. Female.
You don't know that.
I can't tell
No.
Yeah.
from...
No,
No.
no.
I will say
Kitsune
you detect.
literally have a change.
You detect.
ability.
I will say. Roll me an Arcana check
Alright.
or a religion check, your choice.
I'm gonna go with religion since that's higher.
Okay.
My religion check was a dirty 20 with my +4.
Okay. Dirty 20. You could tell that they are using a spell to disguise themselves. Well, not really a spell, but magic, innate magic to disguise themselves. But that's all you could tell. You can't tell their race.
Okay. What
They-
magic are you using to disguise yourself?
I'd rather not say.
Why not? I feel it's best if you want to get along with the friend group to let everyone know who you are. No harm will come to you.
It's better this way.
And if anyone does try to harm you for who you are, I will harm them back. I am robot. I do not care who you are.
If you want, you could both roll. If this is the thing that he can roll to try and convince you, you could set a DC if you wanted to, Ruby. If it's not, it's fine. How it is.
Yeah, roll a, is persuasion a thing?
Diplomacy.
It would
Diplomacy.
be it'd be replaced with diplomacy.
Yeah, roll diplomacy check.
All right. So you are saying it is possible then.
Yes, very tough, but
Total
possible.
at total 17.
How am I gonna do it?
That does not make it.
You can see the look in her eye where she's like, maybe, but then she decides not to. If you would like to roleplay that, Ruby.
I would ponder it for a bit, but I would, in eventuality, decide that no, I best not, you know.
Understandable, but please be warned I will have my eye on you until you reveal. For all we know, you could be an assassin. This is safety
Please.
precaution, ma'am.
Does anybody here have a +6 or higher perception bonus?
I have a
I
+6
do.
perception bonus.
I have +6 perception bonus.
All right.
Give me 1 sec here to check.
Basically, everyone notices as you guys are talking in the background, Shiv goes into the princess's carriage and starts to throw shit out. He throws an alcohol bottle that shatters on the ground. He throws this fancy jewelry that seems to be made out of like wood that has many strings attached. He goes,
I will
and just
pick up.
throws it.
I will pick up the
What-
little goblin.
What was
Give me a
that? I
fucking
did
second,
not.
please,
I,
because this is
I
while you were
literally
talking.
didn't hear any of that.
Jesus fucking Christ. I said, did anybody have a... Wait, who's asking who heard what?
No, I'm asking what you said after that. I heard that part. That's it.
What part did you hear?
I heard who had perception 6 or higher. Beyond that, I heard
The
nothing.
goblin is throwing shit out of the princess's carriage that he's looting at the moment, and you guys are talking as he's doing this. And you guys see him eventually step out, take this large wooden tube with platinum ends on it that have 5, like, jade colored green gems upon each of the tube's top and bottom of the platinum ends. He just seems to open one of the sides, pull out a parchment piece that's rolled up, throw it in the mud, and stuff it into the back of his pocket. Well, not into the back of his pocket, into the back of his pants, sorry. So it looks like he has a huge dick coming out the other side.
To approach this little goblin, and I go up to him. I suggest you return that stuff where you found it. Stealing is wrong, or I will
It's
be
not
forced
stealing,
to
it's just
contain
laying
you.
here.
Return the stuff to the princess, or I will be forced to contain you.
I didn't take it
Okay.
from her. It was just laying here.
Just
I
consider
It is
would
her
Ruby,
like-
stuff
I
in
would
her
like
cart.
to. I would like
I-
to motion for my monkey to take the things that he took.
I repeat once more, goblin. Return the stuff
Roll
to
the
the
nature
cart that belongs to the princess, or I will be forced to contain you.
Ruby, roll me a nature
It's-
check, please.
It's just some wood.
I
Right.
am going to grab the goblin that refuses to listen.
Alright,
Then
check, please.
he's going to try and do the tumble behind action.
Okay, I don't know what any of these do.
Basically, tumble
Oh, wait.
behind action. We should
forgot
probably
I
do
was in-
It's an
initiative.
acrobatics check to move through another creature's space.
Alright,
Yes.
acrobatics check versus athletics, please.
I don't think you're going to beat that.
I don't think that's how we should do
Um,
that because they're both actions that like work differently, so it should probably be initiative based
There's a tumble through
to
Pathfinder.
see who goes first.
Sure.
Usually
Roll
athletics
initi-
is the
roll-
Right, it's
grapple,
against
but
the
okay.
reflex
Roll
DC.
initiative, and I'll say, you guys can
15.
Use... Okay. Keegan,
Okay,
you can
what
roll
is my-
athletics as your initiative, and then Goblin, you can use acrobatics as your initiative. I'll say.
My initiative roll was 18 plus
This is
8.
contested, so you have to roll it in chat. Remember.
Oh yeah.
Okay, initiative was only an 8. Can roll a natural
God.
one.
Oh God.
Alright, so since Burbot notices this, he's probably gonna try getting involved to
Slash
stop this from escalating.
How are you gonna try to get involved?
Roll.
Well, I'm gonna. Well, I guess I was at first gonna try to convince Shiv to put the stuff back, cause that's gonna get him in pretty major trouble.
He doesn't
Yeah.
listen.
Do you remember how I got into the bathhouse? Do you think he cares about getting in trouble?
Alright, so
28.
I was gonna use
Yeah.
something like, "Hey, you're probably gonna get
Ooh.
sent back if you do something like this. It might be a bad idea, Shiv."
Ukam, roll me an athletics check, and it's against his fortitude
I-
DC. Or
I
something.
did. It's in the rolls chat for 28.
No, I mean for the actual try to grab him.
Yes, that's in there.
No,
28.
The natural 20 that you just used was for your initiative.
I thought you said athletics.
You guys were
You
rolling.
said you could
initiative
use your
against each
athletics
other.
for your initiative.
Uh,
They're two separate things. You're rolling a natural 20 to reach at him, and then the natural 20 to actually grab him. Well, not so. The natural 20 was to quickly, because you both are like trying to. He's trying to evade you while you're trying to reach for him. So this is the initiative to try and grab him.
Okay, there we go. 27 now.
Alright, what's your fortitude save DC, Shiv?
It doesn't matter. There's literally no way any character this level could
So he grabs you by the shoulders.
do anything.
Is there anything else you want to do, CJ?
I am going to tie him up with the other rope I have,
Mhm.
and then I am going
Doesn't
to
that
take him
take
to
like
the
another like
princess to.
check?
Or I will continue to restrain you and drag you towards the princess and tell them your crime.
So you've grabbed him.
Well, I'm only grappled.
Yeah, you've grappled. I don't know the fucking conditions. Why do you guys always need to do these fucking weird conditions when I'm fucking DMing, man?
I'm just
It's
grappling.
pretty
That's
similar
all
to
I'm doing.
it's pretty similar to D&D normal when it comes to just the fact that I'm grappled, and like grappled is different from restrained.
Alright, so roll me. I guess we'll just do this. Roll me contested athletics checks to drag or not be dragged away. Because you have him held. It's just you're trying to pull him, and you have. I'll say you have an extra +5 key because you have him grappled.
Yeah.
All right, so add that to my already to
Let's
my
say,
8
yeah.
on top of that.
Yeah,
I
so you have
don't
like
take-
+13.
It's okay.
Okay.
I have a pretty good bonus. Oh,
He needs to roll 3
Plus-
less.
yeah.
Oh.
What
Oh.
the hell?
Oh. So
What? What
you go
do you
to
roll?
pull him, and your foot slips in the mud, and you pull him directly on top of you as you're both now laying in the mud, basically.
I'm gonna get back up and attempt to take him back.
Well, the third action on your turn would be standing up, holding him.
All right.
All right, Shiv.
Yeah.
Let me know when you're ready for my roll.
Shiv, it is your turn. What are you doing? You are currently grappled.
Let's see. I gotta see what kind of if there's any special actions he can do. Okay, not right now. I mean, he's just gonna try and
Continue to take you towards princess or the guards.
he's just gonna try and force his way out. He's not slippery.
I don't know what fucking rolls these would be, just so you're aware.
I think it's probably just the reverse of a grapple. I think I just make it athletics against his fortitude
Okay.
DC, or maybe
Yeah.
against his. I don't.
Athletics check against athletics check. That's how that's worked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, for the grapple action, I wasn't sure because the action is
Yeah.
against the fortitude DC.
So you're not trying to grapple him. You're trying to escape
Yeah.
the grapple. So I'll say go ahead and make it against his athletics check that he already rolled.
Okay, rolling again.
Yeah, actually, yeah, this will be new because you fell and like your grip would have loosened a little bit, but he's trying to escape.
Did
as
mine
you're standing
go?
up.
Oh, it did. Okay.
Okay, that's
I
a s-
thought the 16 was the same 16%.
Wait, why did it not add the? It's supposed to be a 13 on there, but okay.
Well, no, it did add
That's weird.
13.
Okay.
It did. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's his. My bad.
All right.
Yeah. So as you slip and you're trying to escape at that moment, he just grabs you even tighter. You have 2 actions left. Is there anything else you would like to do, Shiv?
Hmm.
You are going to the guards, little one. Stealing is wrong.
He's just gonna keep trying to break free. He's not gonna bite anybody right now.
Is anybody, I'll say, because you already failed once, you're not gonna be able to break free this turn. Is anybody else trying to do anything? As you see these two grappling each other and then slip in the mud, them stand back up, and the goblin's trying to escape.
I will say that my monkey got a 15.
Yes,
Well, I got a 15.
I know, and I'm gonna roll a check for him really quickly right now. So in this hustle, yeah, they don't. Okay, and then this. Okay. He's gonna use his last action to try again with a minus to this technically.
So I hope the monkey doesn't get crushed by the automaton rolling around on the ground.
I gave you the option to come peacefully, and you refused.
What does that mean?
You refused to return the items back to the cart where they belong, to the princess's cart. You are now being turned in. The proper term is citizen's arrest.
Last time I was in a prison, all the guards died, so that's okay.
Must have been a small prison, right?
Confession to murder.
Not really.
Understood and recorded.
You're funny. You talk funny.
You know what would look good on you? The ladies would like it if you had a nice dent.
Understands as insult, not intimidated.
Okay,
Damn.
so as you guys are mud wrestling, as the automaton mud wrestles the goblin, in the middle of this burnt down village, what the fuck is happening?
I thought I got up and was starting to drag him off again.
Yes.
And so Burbot is gonna look at the scene of the crime, considering. Okay, so yeah, UCAM's just dragging Shiv off.
To the guards.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't blame him. At this point, it's like
Shiv
yeah,
is like putting his palm on the face of UCAM and like kicking him in the side and everything.
The best part is he's not even taking anything important because he threw the paper out of the tube.
Yeah.
He's just taking a wooden tube.
Alright, so the paper's in the mud.
Yeah, and it got rolled around and okay, the paper still survived technically. That's a fucking
Okay, so I'm gonna
roll.
go look for that. I'm gonna try to, I guess, clean it up a bit.
Make a perception check. Make a perception check to find the paper.
Alright. Okay, boop, boop, boop.
I know I wanted to fight bandits, but this is in UCAM's protocols.
Oh, dang it. Alright.
Yep.
Yeah, and
He's only
taking
doing
things
what
is in Shiv's protocols, so...
Alright. 1d20 plus 6. There we go.
It had
Oh, yeah,
shiny stuff on
23.
it.
To be fair, he wouldn't care if you took something from a bandit. You took something from a leader of royalty.
Hold up, I need to call my mother really quickly.
Well,
So you guys can
yeah.
role play if you want.
If you
okay.
stole from bandits, he does not give a shit. If you steal from the common people and break the law,
He,
Guys, I'll just say, Shiv, I'm sorry.
like he literally doesn't even like have an understanding of any of those concepts.
Shiv, I'm sorry. Burbot was trying to help you, his fellow green boy, but you just had to completely screw up. It's like, alright, bro, I can't protect you at this point. I can't help you.
It's okay. He doesn't need help. He gets out of situations by sheer stupid luck.
Alright.
to jail.
You should have been there last time when he was a slave. That was the stupidest jailbreak ever. I don't know how it worked.
Alright.
Two of the guards knocked each other out on accident, and then he killed them.
Nice.
Also, guys, the DC for an escape, basically, there's an escape action. You can use acrobatics, or you can use athletics or an unarmed attack for escaping.
Well, I was already using athletics, and that's the best thing I could use.
I'm back. Sorry.
I'm a
what'd you roll
rogue,
for your
so I get to be
perception?
an expert in this skill.
Alright, 23.
23. You find the paper.
Alright. So Burbot seeing this paper is thinking, okay, it's covered in mud. It's still not destroyed. But, you know, I guess Burbot's not the best at cleaning this sort of stuff off, so he's gonna give it to someone with a gentler hand. You ask, did any of you guys know how to handle papers like this? I'm not the best with them.
Unfortunately,
What kind of papers are they?
not.
It is parchment.
I sort of hold up the parchment.
Perhaps I may know something about it. After all, I have some mercantile experience.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, I'll leave it to you then.
Rankus, you take it?
Mm-hmm.
Do you wipe it off?
Yes, I take it. I will very gently clean it off.
Okay, go ahead and make me a. Let's see here. What would be? I did not expect this, so give me a second to look. Make me a performance check to clean it off, or
I actually have a bonus.
survival, your choice.
Probably survival would be
Performance
better.
it is, because performance I have the higher bonus in.
Hmm.
17.
17. You managed to clean it off nice and well. There's still a few parts that stained into the paper. And you're looking at this parchment. Go ahead and first off make me a. Let's see. This would be society check. No, this would be. What role would this
Live in a
be?
society.
Yeah, I'm trying to have you figure out like. What are you trying to figure out as you look at this parchment?
Mainly what it says and what is being inferred by the contents of the paper.
What languages do you speak?
I just know 2 languages, Common and Amoran.
What the fuck is Emerin?
Amoran is the language of the catfolk.
Okay, you do not know what this says.
Yeah, I figured.
As you look at it, you're like, huh,
Mm.
fancy script.
Haul the goblin to the guards.
Okay, you hauled the goblin to the guards. They seem busy. So as you go into the fucking place, as they've stated, they're busy. You head over to a guard with the goblin in tow. A guard goes, yeah.
He committed the crime of stealing from your princess's carriage to take a document out of the tube. I caught and apprehended him.
Rocket shot.
Roll me a diplomacy check.
Alright. Diplomacy. Let me roll, goddammit. That is a 16.
16. He was sleeping in the gardens a few days ago. I think it's time we finally booked him. And he takes out some manacles and goes to put them on your arm, Shiv. Do you do anything?
Do I do anything?
Yeah.
He's not gonna bite the guard, but he'll try and bite the manacles.
Okay, make me an unarmed strike against the manacles.
Okay, what is my +8 to attack? Okay. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You bite and break the manacles as he tries to put them on you. He goes, ah! And he just fucking goes, fuck it, he's yours now, and just brushes you away. We ain't
Take
got...
care.
They
Take
don't
care.
like me in prisons.
Conflict. Thinking of solution.
As this happens, we go-
Anchor Anchor is going to pull out his maul as he hears this. Conflict, resolution, violence.
Preferably non-violent revolution.
Revolution, okay.
Or revelation. Solution.
Viva la revolution!
Anyways, we go back to the rest of the group who's actually doing shit. So, rest of the group. Ronkus, you look at this and you are like, I have no idea what this says.
Turning in a thief is
I'm
not doing
afraid
something
I currently
short.
do not understand this text.
Basically, yes, I see. I have no idea what this says.
Yes.
Gizago has no idea.
It's probably an
We're
element.
losing so
You
bad
should probably
that
just
you
put it
can see
away, or else the guards might get a wrong idea if they see us with it. So I'm gonna go get the tube to put it in and bring it over.
Alright, you look...
I'm bringing.
Here
back-
you are. I hand it to them.
Yeah, as you go to, like, start heading towards Shiv, you see, the individual who hides her appearance grabs the tube out from underneath her cloak and holds it towards you.
Oh. Alright, actually, I'm wondering, does anyone here speak Elvish?
I do.
I got
Do
us
you want to try
some.
reading the paper?
Speak Green Elvish.
I just found out a solution.
I would attempt to, if you'd let me.
All right, so you take the paper and you look down at it. Looking at it, it is in Elvish text to an extent, but looking at it, it's not fully Elvish. It's actually Sylvan. It is written in Elvish-like text, but this seems to be an older version of like the common knowledge of Elven. So you're looking down at it, you're like, there's some things I can't see or read. I'd like you to make me a religion check as you're looking at this.
Alright.
Actually, no. Technically, this would be. How would this? Would this be a lore or a religion?
Society, maybe?
No,
or if
it's
it's
not
religious
society.
in
We
nature,
live in
it would be
society.
religious.
I'll say.
If it's a religious document, religion.
Yeah, but there's also something to go about lore here. But yeah, go ahead and roll me a religion check.
Alright.
I found a way to contain
So,
the goblin.
Where's my...
Anyways, we'll get back to you. Come.
We'll get
Literally
back to
every
you,
check
Tom.
I've rolled, I've had a pluses.
Anyways, what'd you roll?
8.
All right, you're looking
I
at it.
used my hero point.
Okay, go ahead.
Your point?
Yeah, you don't
Yeah, that's
you
a
don't
thing you can
regenerate
do.
hero points, by the way.
there's-
You only get one. It's DM's inspiration, basically. 11.
You
Well,
actually
once
get
it's
one
up-
when you level up.
Yes, I know that. 11.
Yep.
Okay. Technically it is a... Yeah, okay, so you're looking down at it, and you're reading it. This parchment seems to be a copy of an older text. As you're looking down at it, and this parchment's just looking at, like, its looks and its rips and tears, probably hundreds of years old. And as you're reading it, you can't read a lot of the places that are, like, covered in mud, or even some of the script, because it's so fucking filigreed and, like, so much different than you're normally used to with common Elven. It mentions a time called the First Era. Something about a high magical elven society. Something about the the primordial flame and the hatred between the giants and it would mention the First Era coming up. It would mention the First Era, but that's later on in the text. In the beginning of the text and everywhere else, it mentions the primordial flame, which you'll have to roll a separate religion check for that. It mentions the separation of the elves from the primordial religion. It then skips a bunch, and then it mentions something about a solstice. And it mentions a time it mentions some time before a long time ago. But what do you want to roll for? Sorry.
The primordial flame.
Religion check for me. 13.
Yep.
Roll again because that's a success.
Hey, you did remember my prophecy pawn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 2.
No idea what it is. As you continue to read through this text, it mentions the Elven Society, and it starts... Hello? Oh, sorry. My fucking internet just went to me. As you start to read it, the name of the Elven Society seems to almost blur as you're reading it.
I cannot get much. It's not Elvish, but Sylvan.
Get back there.
As you start to say this and, like, move around, everyone else notices it as well as you just right now, but the paper starts to turn to ash in your hand.
Oh fuck.
Mind you, it was hundreds of years old, and it was sealed in that tube for a reason. Parchments don't last that long. Not to mention it was rolled around in the dirt and mud. So
Well,
you have bits and
It's gonna
pieces
crack
of it.
my
It's
knuckles
not
over
it's
here.
not turning to ash, it's just falling apart in your hands, flaking. Into tiny pieces.
in that
Well,
case,
when I
I
get
guess
back.
we should probably get the tube ready then.
I will do my best to carefully roll it back up
It-
without damaging it anymore,
Okay.
and put it back in the tube.
Sure thing. So parts of it have flaked off enough that the script that you read probably won't it'll probably be a higher check to read the rest. Basically, at this point, it's like not even just the sides are falling apart. It's like parts of the paper are actually ripping as you're like pulling it and like trying to roll it up again. But yeah, you managed to get it back in the tube. Hopefully, it'll last. And as you seal the tube, this dull pulse of green magic suddenly envelops the tube and disappears. The tube is still in your hand, but the magic stops.
Mm,
That
Anyways,
is
Uka,
mildly concerning.
you can.
as you bring back the goblin to the group and see them seal something in the tube,
I am glad you found the tube, my friends. Please return it back to the cart. Unfortunately, the guards refused. Unfortunately, as I look down at the goblin, the guards refused to take in the criminal. I do not know what to do. Solution 1 failed. Solution 2 was to lock his hand inside the airship, but then he'd have access to my sword. Solution 3 is to tie him up onto my chest and carry him around like a little baby.
I'd
Solution of
recommend
violence,
that
still.
last one, as this was a rather valuable historic document.
You
Violence is still option.
Option 3 is to
Violence
take
is
and
always
design cage out of metal and throw goblin inside of it.
he's not
Kill
defenseless, is
goblin
he?
is option.
Anyone got rope to tie this little goblin to my chest so he can't escape, so we can
Well-
turn him into proper authorities.
According to your
You wouldn't want to put the hands close to me.
prime directive, yeah, that word. He's not defenseless, so we could kill him. No, like, do we require the tiny goblin man?
I do not think so. Fighting rogues does not seem to. He might be likely, due to his roguish nature, to turn on us and join the bandits.
Oh no!
Violence is
they're
best
boring. Bandits are
Anchor
stupid.
just holding his maul over his head. Violence is best option.
Bandits are stupid. Why would I join a group like that and follow their rules when I could just do what I want?
Those of roguish
Crime.
tendencies tend to be together in packs,
Nah. They suck.
or in some type of guild called a thieves' guild.
at this point, the
A
sun
what?
has surpassed the horizon and it is getting dark.
You're talking about gelding me now. That's
God
just
dang it.
sick.
What are you talking about? I'm talking about a thieves' guild, an organization of thieves that work together to steal more stuff and continue to break laws.
What's that?
I can't tell if you're being genuine or not.
I don't think that he's going to understand what we try and tell him.
Murder. I'm still
Perhaps-
suggesting murder.
Rankas, Ruby.
Anchor,
Mhm.
we have 2 votes for violence.
I agree with
Three
Big Guy.
votes.
Sure, never
You got
mind,
3
I'll let this
votes.
continue, sure.
You know what? I have a new proposed solution. If Goblin offers to help us free the children, I will forgive this crime.
Mind
As I
you,
look at Goblin.
Ruby,
Mhm.
Shadowy, this is the first time you've heard of this mission from these individuals, freeing children from bandits. You just came here for your other
What?
mission.
Yeah, the oh yes mission.
Then why are we
Mentioned
standing
to them
around
about the
here?
about the
Wait,
children
wait,
earlier.
Get going.
I didn't hear that when you guys were talking about that.
Of course you didn't.
How dare you?
What? We should get going, not stand around bickering
I
like
agree.
this.
As I continue to walk in towards the direction that I was told to go.
Okay, I fall right behind him.
while holding Goblin, unless Goblin offers to join.
What can the children do for me?
It is wrong to
Wasn't-
hold children hostage and kidnap them. They must be freed.
Okay,
Ah,
he's literally
that's
suggesting slave
horrible.
labor,
Die.
children labor.
Maybe the children
No.
can give you candy later. I don't know. Maybe the parents will pay a reward for the
You think-
return.
You think they have anything shiny?
Maybe the parents will pay you the coins. I hear coins are shiny if you return the children safely.
Quite literally trying to steal from actual children.
And besides,
Like shiny
there
things.
I do not care what you steal at the bandit camp if you want that as your reward. They are bandits. They have broken the law.
V,
What's that
Yeah.
word you keep saying?
they're going to a bandit camp to the west. Almost like you know about what's happening over there or something. If you want to check the fucking information I sent you.
Checking information.
The
Well,
law
I'm just gonna start
says,
heading there and see if anyone
Double
follows me.
checking my
yeah,
information.
I'm heading over there as I tell the goblin.
Ah,
Law.
Yeah, I'm marching as well.
The law is a
Alright.
set of structure made by a power or authority figure that receives certain commands, such as do not steal. And if the person breaks a command, such as do not steal, that is considered breaking the law.
I never been good at following orders.
The death penalty is also
Anchor is going to
rule
just
of law.
stop arguing with them and just begin walking.
I can
yeah.
see that.
Yeah, I am literally just going to hold his
Alright.
mouth shut.
Who is leading the walk in the forest?
UCAM is leading.
Me am is.
Sure.
Wait,
Anchor is following closely behind.
Reinhardt
me,
is
Zeus.
leading.
Or
Reinhardt
him, yeah.
is.
I'd be following the robot.
I'm following right behind, sort of
Okay,
like a secondary leader.
Roll me a survival check, please. And go
Right.
ahead. The DC is going to be a little bit higher because you're focusing on telling the goblin about fucking the law.
I do have one of those.
30
like,
20.
die.
half of his life he's been.
What'd you
I
say?
love my 30 20 with my bonus.
Alright. So as you're walking through the forest, you get lost a few times, but then Ruby's character manages to take out her lantern and catch one of the Fey lights, locking it in there, shaking it up. And you see parts of the forest start to reveal pathways that are actually hidden behind the bushes. You guys eventually do find your way to a bit more westward to a small clearing after a few hours of travel. It is getting closer to night, and you guys are starting to get tired. Ruby, Rankus,
Hmm?
as you both look up at the sky, your eyes are drawn up towards the stars as you see, Rankus, that Aurora Borealis behind you has this orangish flare. And you see the constellation grow brighter once again in the direction you're traveling. Ruby, you see that strange constellation you were told about glowing in the sky.
Did I see this as well?
Oh
No.
shit, it's been late.
Why would I see this?
I specifically said Ruby and Soup.
Okay, so I'm literally on the same mission that Ruby's on.
Yes. Jesus Christ. There's a reason why you don't see it, and I'm
It's
not
specifically
telling you
us
why.
two. We're the ones that know what to look for.
Yes. Shadowy. I didn't mention you because there's a reason.
Alright.
That's why I said no. And then you asked again. So that's why I got a bit mad. Anyways.
Uh-huh.
Okay. At this point, as you guys settle down. Okay. As you guys continue through the forest, you see this in the clearing. And you see it. The two of you see it flare a bit. The rest of you, as you see them look up and just see constellations in the sky. Shadowy, you see the same constellation that was mentioned, but unlike the other two, you don't see it flaring.
Just a weird one.
Yeah, just the weird one, and it seems to be different in the sky from where it was shown last. I want both of Ruby and Soup to make me will save. Sorry, I was trying to remember the term.
All right. Will save.
Alright. Let me just
Will
find out
save
my
is actually my worst
modifier,
save. But
and then
I have extra proficiency. That is an 8.
Okay.
alright, base that, then plus 6.
Okay.
13, gonna, is that a fail?
Yes.
I'll prophecy upon it.
Sure. Alright. So,
14.
as
Yeah.
your group settles down in this clearing, I'd like one of you to make me a survival check to start setting up camp. This will be the person who's heading the camp building.
I am not.
I mean, I'll make a survival check, but I'm not doing a camp. It would just be to like make his own
Wait a
little spot
second.
to hang out.
Okay, so nobody sets up camp, so you guys are just gonna sleep on the dirt floor with no protection or anything. Sure, got it.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah.
Well, UCAM was left, so I was wondering where he was. So, I guess one of us can do it.
What?
I
You know what?
mean,
Screw it. I'll make the survival check.
I'll be
said
fully
somebody
honest.
roll a survival check.
Yeah. I'm just Shiv wouldn't set up
I'll
a camp.
try and roll survival. I'm terrible at it, but I'm going to
Alright.
roll it. Why the hell not?
So, Runkus, go
Yeah,
ahead and
I'm
roll.
terrible.
I got a 14.
So, Runkus, you know a bit about survival because you had to survive by yourself. So, you managed to make these small little leaf tents for everybody. It's definitely wettish weather, just because of the cold weather seemingly dropping sludge in these parts. So you do have these wet kind of leaf branches that you use for small little alcove tents. I'll ask this: do you make a campfire?
I would attempt to, and if I fail, well, I suck.
You manage to get one going in the middle of the night as the stars rain above you. As Ukam seems to power down for a bit. You guys could role play around the campfire right now if you wish to.
I hate all of you.
Yeah.
Perhaps
me
that is
too.
for the best. After all, one is free to hate who they wish to.
I would
I-
just be humming a small tune.
Okay.
You want to know
A
a
lullaby
secret?
of sorts.
Sure, I would love to hear a secret. I like secrets.
I really hate those elves. I don't know why.
You should really
You're
get
too
to know
short
them.
to be
They're quite
racist.
nice.
Am I?
I'm sure
Yes.
I'm pretty tall. My brother said
Um.
he was 3'2".
Yeah.
I got
See,
a whole
I'm taller
30
than-
feet on him.
I'm taller than anyone else I've ever seen that look like me.
If the race you're trying to be racist towards is like several feet taller than you and could stomp on you at any moment, I would not risk that.
If they stomp on me, I'll eat their feet.
That's
If you
that's
come
gross.
react
Like I said,
in
you should
time,
really get to know them.
Anchor is just
Put me in chains.
as
Once
you
you get to
should
know
be.
someone, perhaps you'll learn things about them that they would never tell you otherwise. Sausage?
I'll say this.
Sausage.
Anchor,
Sausage.
as you're sent out of camp to collect more firewood as people are talking around Anchor, I want you to make me a perception check, please.
Okay.
I'm starting to think Osha and Shiv are gonna get along.
I'm starting to think I just want to make rocks fall in this party.
What? What?
I mean, to
I
be
haven't
fair,
done nothing.
that might be part of the problem.
please not invert.
I just figured there'd be at least a few people who weren't gonna be fucking around all the
I've
time,
been
so I'd be okay
good.
playing Shiv.
Same.
I'm
Anyways, Anchor, what'd you roll?
Rolling in now. 10.
10. As you're walking
Tight
through
10.
the forest, you look around and you find some nice firewood. And you find this small grotto underneath a bluff. God damn it. Give me a minute.
Jurassic Park. Wasn't quite
For a
it, but it
second, I
almost
thought you
sounded
said
like it.
Rosa Parks.
Alright, give me 20 minutes, guys, because I gotta go get more food apparently now.
He's getting a call
Alright.
from Rosa Parks.
Holy fucking
Alright, I gotta go
shit.
get food, so give me 20 minutes.
Dinosaur.
Alright.
Oh
Why
my
do his family
god.
keep asking him
What
to get food when they
the
have cars?
Fuck.
I
Anyway,
love how we could
sausage.
probably literally, we could probably literally recreate Jurassic Park in this. Oh my word!
Yeah. Yeah, we could. There's already dinosaurs. We just need to find a place to isolate them and breed them.
What the fuck? Oh my fucking god. It's a dinosaur.
Shiv
Holy
needs a fucking
shit.
dinosaur now.
What the fuck?
I love how we're just all
What's
going.
happening?
We're just going Jurassic Park mode.
Yeah, but you're like all at different parts of the song.
No, we were all singing the
Yep.
exact same
It
part.
was like out of sync. Maybe it's just because it's
Well,
Discord
Observer,
that
how
it's
you
doing?
out
doing?
of sync.
That's client side then.
You enjoying the session?
Eh.
I'm just
Oh, that's-
listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm playing a game because I
It-
want something to do.
Swear to God, if I end up finding whatever your character's name is. Phoenix, what's your character's name?
Vach.
What?
Vach. It's
Vach.
fucking Russian. I didn't expect you to be able to pronounce it.
Vach.
Vach?
Vach.
Vach?
Vach.
Yes, it's Vach.
Yeah,
with a
close
B.
enough.
Vach.
Vach.
My only Russian character.
You
was
basically don't hear the R.
Vach.
Yes,
The
it's
R
Vach.
makes kind of a D
V-R-A-T-H.
noise.
I played
It's
an
kind of
alcoholic
weird because
Russian
You
moose
mean like
named
dick?
Constantine.
B-R-A-T-C-H.
Alright, you need to
Vach.
combine I with
Vach.
D and make that into a sound.
D.
V.
It'd be more like
no
D.
clue.
Vach.
Vach.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Close enough.
It's okay. We're all American. It's anything.
I'm just using sweet berries as a dang fertilizer source until you know, I can find some dang cocoa beans.
Find a parrot.
Yes, I
Feed them cookies.
no, I know what that does.
Hey, quick question. Did y'all see the post about the guy who made Bloons Tower Defense 6 porn in the official style?
What?
No?
No.
No, I did not.
Honestly, I'm not surprised.
Look up
I'm
Oni
not
Hidden on
surprised
Twitter.
because Sada exists.
Ironically
Look up
enough,
what?
yeah, it is Sada, but people have also
I
done
knew it!
Dart Monkey. Yeah, look.
That makes sense. That
Oh
makes
shit!
sense.
They
Dart Monkey's iconic.
suspended his account. They suspended two
Damn.
guys' accounts.
Wait, where was it on? Twitter?
Honestly, I'm not entirely
Yeah, Twitter.
surprised.
How did he get suspended on Twitter?
To be
Because
fair,
there's
he
child
did
porn on
draw
there
a
and
lot of like
Probably should have
he
marked his
did draw a
account
lot. He did
account
draw a
as
lot
not
of
safe for work.
he did draw a lot of rape
Yeah, fair enough.
and underage characters. So
Yeah, but Twitter doesn't
that
care
might
about
be
that.
why.
I think Ruby's
I have over
Weird
a
what
stack
happened.
of a block. I have over a stack of snow blocks. I'm going to have a snowman army just obliterate blazes. Yeah, I'm not getting good rolls like I did in my first session. My first
I'll be
session I
back in a
kept getting
sec.
like
Toss it
19s or
out.
20s.
Also, I don't know who said Shiv was suggesting stealing from the children, but he was literally just saying like, would they give him something shiny?
They might give you a shiny, but it won't be shiny.
They might give you an unshiny shiny.
Well, it needs to be a shiny. Shiny.
Exactly.
Shiv doesn't steal
Unfortunately,
an
not all the
unshiny
things that
shinies.
children have access to are shiny.
Alright.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he doesn't.
nah.
He doesn't understand that. He's a
Where in the
goblin. He
heck
doesn't
did
really
I
even
plant
understand
those?
what like a child is, because goblins are born as adults.
Where did I plant that dang birch tree? I need more birch wood.
Exactly 29 blocks above ground.
You have to remember that Shiv is
No.
like 14 years old because he's a fucking goblin.
Invert is
Question, is a 14
118.
Anchor doesn't know how old he is.
Laughs and likely being over 1,000 years old.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why
he-
are
he is-
y'all making the
I
biggest
am
possible
He is
characters?
he
I'm
is
like,
old as fuck.
I don't know. I just made a fucking goofy goblin.
why
My
are y'all trying to
character-
make it the oldest and tallest possible characters? I'm just like a 5'7" cat that's like 25.
My
I'm a
oldest.
5.
My oldest
Thing
character
is,
just-
yeah.
I
Guess what?
didn't even pick that out of like let's see how old I can make this character or how big. I'm just like, you know what, this seems like a cool thing. I want to try playing as this.
Yeah, guess
Hmm,
what?
How old are these
Invert
things
is
usually?
Invert has
1,000.
just reached maturity.
My
Let that
oldest
sink
character
in.
is a genie.
My
that's several
Kitsune
trillion.
is essentially just now being seen as an adult. Fuck, another ravine?
If you're looking at like out of
Ravine
the
after ravine,
people
you've
in
run
the
into an
group that are not
earthquake-prone zone.
automatons,
What do
Shiv
you
is
mean?
technically the oldest relative to his race.
I'm not an automaton. I'm a cat.
I'm an
No, I'm saying
automaton.
if we're talking
I'm a
about people that,
Kitsune.
I know, I'm saying if you're talking about people that aren't automatons, Shiv is probably the oldest relative to his race.
Well, really,
goblins
I've
only
only
live, like,
been
40
fully
years.
sentient for like a year or two.
Yeah, guess what? Kitsunes
Leshy?
don't actually stop. They just grow in power as they age,
Yeah.
and they don't actually have an upper limit, or at least in most lores.
Goblins have an upper limit, but Shiv does not.
Yeah,
I mean,
keep in
Shiv
mind
will.
that
He's gonna
I'm
keep getting
will if he
just
taller.
now
pisses
being
off.
He's just gonna keep
keep in
getting taller
mind
until
that
he's
I-
immortal.
keep in mind
if
that
he
I'm
pisses
just
off
now being
everybody
considered an
enough,
adult.
if he pisses everybody off enough, he might have an upper limit.
He's already pissed off everybody he's ever met, and he's still going.
Let's
Well,
put it this way:
time to go.
Anchor is heavily debating just smashing his skull in with a hammer.
It's not as easy as it might seem. He might be a goblin, but he's just as strong as like everyone else in the party, because most of the people in the party have high strength.
Yeah, my
I have a
strength
10
is an
strength.
18.
Mine is as well.
My strength is 10.
Yeah, next level up, it's gonna be well. Next time again, ASI, it's gonna be 19.
I get
Mine-
ASI,
mine
and
is
skill
18 right
increases
now
like
as well.
crazy because I'm a rogue.
Y'all be making the strongest, tallest, most ancient possible characters. I'm just the cat.
No, I
Hey,
just
I
made him
could have
really strong
literally
because I needed
made.
him to bite people.
Listen, I could have made my character literally like 20,000 years old, probably.
The starting idea for my character was literally, I want to fight with my mouth. That's why I made this character. I was like, I want to just bite people. Then I just added in a bunch of
Oh yeah,
filler until
have
it
you
was a
guys
character.
mastered the art of drafing in Minecraft?
No, not really.
Strafe jumping, I mean.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I have. Plus, I also have Soul Speed 3 boots I got from the dang, Piglin
Great.
trade.
Now build an ice road with trapdoors above it in the nether.
Is going on ice faster than going on Soul Sand with Soul Speed 3?
I'm pretty sure you can put the two of them next to each other and benefit from both at the same time.
Oh, nice. But others would
Just
not.
remember to put the trapdoors above it so that when you jump less.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, and
You
if
can
you
literally
want,
spam jump.
instead of putting ice, if you could somehow get water and a bunch of dolphins, you can go even faster by putting soul sand underneath the water.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
But you need a lot of dolphins.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
All right.
Well, time to find a dang sheep and lead it back here into my house so that my friend doesn't.
No, not just any sheep. You must find the pink sheep.
Oh no, I've already found like 4 and killed them.
How many baby pink sheep did you find?
2 of them were.
So I'm looking through because I don't have anything really I care too much to talk about as of right now. So I'm looking through some of my level 3 feats. Keep in mind, I'm an automaton with reinforced chassis, meaning I cannot wear armor and I don't need to breathe, eat, sleep, that crap.
Yep.
2 of the first ones I'm seeing here: armor proficiency and breath control. Do I need to explain why those
Yeah.
are absolutely worthless to me?
No.
Take them, defy the competition, ensure that all see you in fear.
Wait, if you gained proficiency, would you be able to dang apply it to your own chassis?
You
No,
can
no.
apply
The
proficiency
chassis
to
he
Oh,
has.
chassis.
I'm pretty sure I'm already proficient in it, aren't I?
Fuck.
Yes, I'm
Oh,
already proficient in
I
Technically you
fell
are, yes,
inside of
because, it's for
powdered
skin.
snow. I fell inside
Good.
of powdered snow and survived. No, 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 not going to die today. Oh fuck, I'm falling to the bottom.
I'm back.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Alright. Who left, by the way?
No clue.
your mother.
Also, I found a giant patch of powdered snow.
Cool, I'm still
Ooh, that could
recording,
be
by the way,
useful.
just so you're aware.
Oh, crap, we
We said
are?
the word penis 16
Yeah.
times.
Anyways, guys ready to continue?
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
Sure.
Anchor. As you're in this small glade, small clearing, vines and trees hanging around a small bluff. The not rain, but the snow kind of sludge passing over you a bit. You're about ankle deep in water at this point as you found some firewood. But you see something in the distance. You see a cloaked figure approaching the underside of this brush. You see these arcane sparks flying off. And you hear the talking in the distance of multiple... Well, no, you don't hear talking. You just see multiple figures darting around.
Anchor is going to draw his maul and begin approaching these figures.
Alright. As you begin to approach, your senses pick something up. Covered in vine and wrapped almost in stone that people seem to be chipping away at the moment. You see this metal figure stuck into the side of this bluff. You can see where parts of this bluff used to be a hill, and you can see this part of it, this side of it, has recently collapsed outwards. And you can see standing there, covered in stone, mud, and just a viscera of other elements, this metal figure. Observer, if you'd like to describe what your character looks like while powered down.
Phoenix? Phoenix, are you
Wolfie
there?
boy.
Sorry, I
Flat.
was muted.
So your character is powered down. It just got revealed recently from the place that they were kind of entombed in. A small, should I say, bluffer hill. That part of it fell off and now has revealed you stuck in a little bit of stone that some individuals you can't, no one can see at the moment really, are currently carving you out of. So go ahead and describe your character for us, please.
I am a. I'm trying to think of how to describe it using words. I'm a large brown lump, mostly when powered down, with some minor engravings that glow like slightly orange.
Okay.
I know exactly what you are, so it's
I do as well.
yeah, it is the image. This is more so for the viewers, I'm guessing.
As you're looking at
Yep.
this strange lump of orange metal or stone, you're not sure, that seems to have these glowing runes on it. The stone is removed from the sides of it and it just hits the small patch of water in front of it. And you see this cloaked figure starts to mess around with the body of this thing. And as this individual does, do you continue to approach?
Yes.
All right.
Anchor is not easily stopped.
Wait, so just Anchor notices this?
Yes, Anchor, you notice the other individuals, the multiple figures, seem to suddenly, almost like holograms, vanish into one another until they get to the last figure, the one that has just been staring at this creature or item, and just they just all fold into her basically, like holograms that seem to, or after images, just come together to this one single figure. As they seem to pull their hand out, you see this gloved hand that they take the glove off of, and you see these metal fingers as they hold their hands down. You see these these arcanic sparks just suddenly flaring at the tips of their finger as they start to push them against the lump that you see before you. They seem unaware of your presence at the moment.
Anchor is going to stop in order to not interrupt, as he is uncertain as to what is happening, and is more so curious than believing this is a challenger.
Anchor, as you're watching, you feel this tug on your core. I want you to roll me a fortitude save.
Oh, I got lots of that. Gotta roll. Roll D20 plus 6. Wait, no, plus 8. Sorry. Yeah, 8. Sorry, that was. I accidentally pressed 4. It is plus 8, not plus 84.
So 16, okay. So,
Yeah, actually, yeah, we can just use the roll and change that.
you feel your inner magic, the mana that seems to power your body, suddenly flowing and surging out in an outwards direction. And you see the figure that's working on this creature or this item looks over to you suddenly, and you see this cloaked figure's hood. You see this just almost egg-like shaped visor of black. As they look over, and you see these Basically, you know those visors people wear that are like the light up hologram, like winky face ones that make the funny like things on it. I can't.
Are you talking about a protogen visor?
I think so. Yes, but it's like the full face, like covers the entire face, like a bike helmet.
Yes,
Basically.
protogens.
Yes, those ones.
You see your protogens.
Yes, you see that, and it suddenly has these like alarmed eyes as the cloaked figure backs away, and you feel yourself lose conscious for a minute, and then suddenly, like that scene from Age of Ultron, you feel your entire mindscape is just grabbed and grasped as information floods in and out, and then suddenly the tether is just disconnected.
What the fuck?
As you look over towards the glowing lump, you hear this surge of energy as it stands up for a minute. And now, observe if you'd like to describe your character as they start to power on for but a second.
Their appearance remains mostly the same, but the eye, as I'll call it, which is positioned pretty much in the center of their body,
Lights up.
lights up a greenish blue color.
Observer. The first thing you observe this new world before you, after awakening, is jungle, and a single automaton with a large hammer standing before you.
Still drawn too.
As
Still
you
holding this massive
attempt to process what's going on, you power down again. Energy insufficient at the moment. Anchor, as you see this individual just power down immediately, you see the other individual with the visor on looks over to you, nods, bows, and touches the creature to her right, and you see it just vanish. And the visor individual looks over to you, and in your mind you hear, "Thank you. If you require compensation or aid, you can find us to the west at the Seven Bands arena. We will be currently hosting an event. If you wish to participate or watch, we can speak about a reward there. If you wish to join me now, you may follow. What is your decision?"
So Anchor is going to look over at the now powered back down.
Oh, that thing's gone. As I said, it disappeared.
Oh, right. You said it's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Anchor is going to look up at this strange person, as far as Anchor is concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I recall correctly, Anchor knows about this and was planning to head there anyways, so Anchor is going to look up at the person and simply say, "I wish to follow."
Okay. You see on
After
the
all-
visor, a curious look appears. A single eyebrow raised, and then basically the rock looking at you. Anyways, as this happens, now that you see them walking, this feminine form approaches you, standing at 9 foot tall, by the way. Towering over you, this slender form, looking like it's in latex underneath the robe, this purple robe that seems to blend with the night sky. You hear in your mind, "All right then, we shall move." And they touch your shoulder, and you feel your body suddenly shift as if all the molecules disappeared, and then you reappear in a dark room. And that's where Anchor is now. I'm doing this because you won't be here next week, by the way, just so you're aware.
Gotcha.
And it makes sense for your character.
Okay.
Yes, because Prime Directive has become champion, so it would make sense for them to follow.
Alright, so, as Anchor and Observer's character are teleported to the bandit's base, we switch back to the campfire, where you guys are telling stories or whatnot, trying to get to know each
Eating
other a little bit.
sausage.
Eating sausage from, I guess, your camp kits.
I
don't
have my
know.
own
Somebody
rations.
offered sausage earlier.
I did offer I offered the sausage for my rations.
I would totally eat that. Or Shiv
Alright.
would totally eat that.
Shiv,
I'll take sausage.
damn, that the robot guy with the big hammer's been gone for a while. You know, the shiny one?
Man.
You know, he was shiny as of this moment, wasn't he?
Man.
Having not had a fight as of yet, since his last coining.
Where's that shiny guy? The thick one.
The campfire's starting to turn to more embers at this moment. It's starting to die out. He was supposed to bring firewood back like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, it's pretty strange.
Perhaps they got lost.
Or something untoward has happened.
Nah, they probably got lost.
They're a robot. They probably got the.
They're not good at nature. Or whatever.
Tin can. Do you think you guys got compasses built in your brains?
Ucam is powered down.
Shit. Alright.
Shiv will, like, I know he's not here, but Shiv will knock on the side of his head. Not hard.
There's no response.
If you wish to go find them, that is up for you to decide. I would probably just be a detriment, so for the time being, I will remain here.
Man, he was gonna come out with firewood, and the fire doesn't. Does the fire look okay?
No, it's dying at the moment. Like, it's near embers.
I'm
Look.
dying.
It embers.
See, I've been poor for a long time. When the fire starts going to embers, that just means it's your bedtime early. I like, go my bag there, pulling out like my bedroll and everything.
As you're saying that, invert is actually starting to, bunker down, get to lay down.
Well, do we need
On
the
our
fire?
front, mind you.
Alright, so Burbot kind of wants to go check for Anchor, but he's thinking, alright, it's a bit... Well, I do have dark vision, but... Well, everyone else is going to sleep, so I might as well just keep an eye out to make sure. Burbot's just going to keep first watch it at night before he goes to bed. Make sure if something got Anchor, he could alert the rest of the party if it comes to get them.
I will say this. Invert.
Yep.
As you're about to go to sleep, you go to take your pocket monkey out of your hood to snuggle. And he's not there. Anchor.
Oh, fuck.
As
Yes.
you're in the bandit camp,
Wait,
you feel something moving around in your inside, and you're like, huh? And you open one of your small latches, and you see a small pocket monkey jump out holding a valuable-looking shiny piece of your insides, and starts running down one of the hallways.
Anger is going to immediately chase after it. Oi!
And that's where
That's
we end
mine!
Anchor. That's where we end Anchor finally.
Dun
Oh,
dun
God.
dun 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 dun. Dun.
Watch it actually be his main power core, and he's running on fumes now.
That would suck.
Roll a power cord check.
Okay.
No,
Actually, yeah.
No, it's not. It's not. I didn't roll high enough.
You Power Core by Necrogoblicon.
Alright,
Wait,
what
what?
did get taken, though?
Something.
It's a song.
But you don't know because your monkey's not with you, Ruby.
True.
Anyways.
By the way, the plants are still alive. That's part of my
Yes.
heritage, I think it is.
Yes. Bourbon.
So
Oh, go ahead.
somehow the plants are still alive.
Okay.
Slightly provide energy.
Yeah, sure. Bourbon.
They're just slowly charging your battery through photosynthesis.
Yeah. Bourbon.
Yeah.
What did you say, Bourbon, before your character went to sleep?
Yeah, I'm gonna be taking watch to make, cause I'm not sure why Anchor's away. I don't know where he went, So I'm just gonna keep an eye out for any dangerous things, just in case something got him.
All right. So, as the light of the campfire simmers down, and it becomes dark, as moonlight starts to pour through, I want you to make me a perception check, Shadowy.
All right. Wait. Yeah, it's just I keep forgetting we have to use the golem.
Golem. Old golem.
Because Avery said, "Bro, I can't access the channel. I just can't do that."
Oh yeah,
now."
that's right. I didn't give Avery permissions to die. Oh god, that's what happened. Okay.
Do you have
I'm
permission to
told.
die, son?
14.
Hold up, I need to do Avery really quickly. Avery.
Funny. Ulfilda actually had an ability later on if she had gotten to a higher level where basically the ability was if someone goes down, she'd be like, "Did I give you permission to die, bitch?" and then get back up.
Can somebody try to roll for Avery again?
Sure.
Avery.
Exclamation mark for Avery.
Exclamation point R space 1d20 plus your modifier. It's easy as that.
Yep.
So hard and got so... Why? I gave it permission. What the fuck?
Error. I am missing permission to run this command.
Edit category. Permissions. Manage channels is no. Manage permissions is no. Manage webhooks is no. No invite. Send messages and create posts. There it is. Okay. Save changes. Now I'll try it. Okay.
Now we're good to try.
There we go. Alright, there you go.
Yay.
Hey, I rolled an
Anyways, what'd you roll,
87.
Shadowy? That's a 14. Got pretty bad.
Alright, Shadowy.
Wait, Avery's working again?
Yeah, Shadowy.
Yes.
As you
Yeah.
sit there, as the fire's dying, a bit of sludge is pouring down, the wind is giving you a nice chill. It's about 60-ish, 50-ish degrees here now. You sit, and you start to lose, not consciousness, but you start to lose focus as your eyes go a bit blurry, as the fog is rolling in a bit on the ground. It seems to get into your body, and your eyes suddenly seem pulled towards the northwestern area of Tyrellion, as you can see the bluffs from this distance, just the tops of them. And you see that same figure in the fog, flying through it. A long tail, two large wings. Can't make out much more than that.
Hey, yo, it's the Protogen.
And as you stare in that direction, you swear you see 50 feet in front of you at the edge of the forest an orcish woman staring at you.
Hell yeah.
As the mist pours over her, and as it disappears, but a second later, she's vanished. The rest of your watch goes without any necessary evils or anything. How long are you watching for?
I'd say a couple hours before I think, alright, I kind of have to get to sleep.
Alright, you
Maybe
stay up
3.
for about 3 hours. Do you wake anybody else up or just go to sleep?
Looking
I
over it,
would have turned in early.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking to Burbit.
So Burbit's thinking, everyone else seemed pretty tired, but,
Yeah.
I guess I'll get Shiv to, against my better judgment, I'll ask Shiv if he could keep an eye out just to make sure.
He's been just in a cage the whole trip. He's not very tired. So he'll get up
Playing
out
right
of his
into
little
my
mud pit that he
hands.
that little mud pit that he dug himself into to sleep.
Okay. As you get up and Burbit goes to sleep, the fog pours over Shiv. You hear that giggling once again. From the deeper into the forest, and you see this shiny light or something shiny. The shine coming from beyond the mist at your purview, about 30 feet from you, towards the forest, south of you.
I knew there was something shiny out there. No cage now. And he's gonna start moving towards it.
All right, you get towards the mist, and the shine isn't where it was. It's further. 30 more feet.
Well, you know what Shiv is gonna do.
Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy.
Don't tell me you
Yeah.
found an alternate universe version of SCP-087.
No,
So
I found
Shiv-
an alternate universe version of James Woods.
Shiv, you continue to follow these lights then.
Yeah.
All right. So,
This man literally got free candied.
as you continue to follow these lights, you find some strange long socks that seem to be pretty see-through on a rock to your left. As you continue to fall, do you want to do anything with that?
Are they shiny?
No, they're a matte blackish.
Okay, well, he'll just stop and like pick them up and look at them and then keep following.
Make me a society check.
Society, oh boy. What even is my bonus for that? Oh, it's somehow not a -1. Okay. It's just a flat D20.
Let's see what you get, boy.
7.
7? These are
Yeah.
some nice socks, but I don't think they'll fit my glutes. Anyways,
Maybe if I get bigger first.
you continue to follow down this pathway. You see hanging on a tree to your right this strange piece of felt or cloth that has a strap affixed to both sides of it and has these two large cupping pieces.
Yeah. I think Shiv has seen something like that on an ogre before.
Roll me a society check.
Okay. I was still, was that ogre that he fought a female ogre?
No, that was a male ogre.
Okay.
That male ogre's tits were bigger
12.
than your body. 12? Yeah,
Yeah.
these things are a symbol of power amongst, well, you remember because you've met a few ogres that wore something similar to this on their heads and strapped it on their chins, and it's a symbol of noble prominency or power among ogres to, like, differentiate, like, the higher tiers of society between them. Or that's what you've been told, at least.
Wonder if ogre is here. Nah, too small. And he'll keep going.
Continue. All right. You eventually get to the edge. The fog seems to dissipate a bit at the edge of this small little glade with a lake in the middle of it. And you see on a rock next to the lake what seems to be this... actually, I'll say... No, before that, before you get to the lake, you see in the middle of this pathway you're following this long bit of fabric that you've seen women wear before. It's a dress.
Yeah, I've seen people in the stands wearing clothes.
As you continue, you eventually find the lake. And on the rock right next to you, there's this weird piece of fabric. You don't know what the hell it is. But as you're looking at the lake, you see the moonlight shines down into this lake, and you see the water is undisturbed at the moment.
Well, how cold is it? Like, just the air?
It's probably like 50 degrees at this point. Actually, further deeper into the forest this way, probably about like 45.
Okay.
That's Fahrenheit,
Well,
by the way. So that's
he's
like
not that
30
stupid,
Celsius.
So he's not gonna jump in the water.
Shiv, you see floating and bouncing off the water like almost a trampoline, this shining light in the middle of the pool or the lake.
That might change things. I have to determine if he even knows how to.
Well, you already swam in the fucking hot tub.
That's true. I did. Yeah. And just being a goblin, he learned how to swim probably in something other than water.
Yep. Shiv, as you're looking at this and you're thinking about, should I go touch the shiny? You see this figure emerge from the center of the lake, reaching their hand out and grabbing the ball of light above them and just standing there in the middle of this lake. You see this feminine form, and you see water dripping off them as they are shaded by the moonlight to an extent from the shadows on their back. You can see the side view of them. They have breasts that are very open at the moment, and they start to hold on to this orb of light in their hands.
Hey, is that your shiny?
They turn towards you, their hair flowing majestically with them, and they just hold it out in your direction. In their other hand, they point towards you and then do a finger motion of, come here.
Alright. I like shiny things. And he's gonna like step into the water at first.
Alright, make me a fortitude save.
Fortitude save, okay.
Ooh-ha. There's a sexy intruder in my house. Oh wait, that's just me.
It was a 10.
10?
Yeah.
Oh, ooh. It is cold. Roll me, I'll say, as you've been walking through the forest, just roll me a diplomacy check.
Let's see, what is my bonus for that? It's the only charisma skill I'm not trained in. Oh no. Okay.
Why'd the
9.
music just get intense?
I don't know.
I have no clue.
It's making me nervous.
Alright, what'd you roll?
9.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a will save. As you step your toes in, you're like, that's cold.
Okay. 11. I am 4,
Feel this
6.
overwhelming urge to approach this figure.
I kind of already did.
So, as you start to make your way wading through the water, you get like 10 feet in and it is getting deep. And you're like having to actually like basically tread water to get over there. Do you continue to approach her?
Yeah.
Alright. You eventually get over to her and you see standing there this beautiful, radiant white colored female woman who seems to have these elven-like ears and this very, not pointed, but fair face. As she looks down to you, you see these green eyes that are pupilless and they seem to glow. As her hair is this flowing white that seems to almost defy space itself. It seems to just flow in the air as if she was in zero gravity. As she seems to be waist up from the water. She's just staring down at you.
How tall is she with, like, just waist up?
Waist up, 15 feet.
That is excellent.
Do you want to do anything before I continue?
No.
Alright. She reaches down and caresses your face and says something to you. Do you speak Sylvan?
I don't speak Sylvan, but I think Goblin is like a similar, like, maybe I could understand like 1 or 2 words. Because it's another Fey language, but...
Roll me an intelligence check.
Intelligence? Okay.
You're like,
That's just
fuck.
gonna be a flat roll. Somehow... I don't know why I dumped wisdom instead of intelligence.
Intelligence gives more skills.
Yeah, but none of them are ones that I care about
So,
for this character.
What'd you roll?
15. Oh, and I realized I dumped wisdom because I didn't actually dump it. It's just that's just what goblins get a detriment to.
You hear her say some fancy words, and then you start to understand a few of them. You hear, oh, you funny little one. And then you hear a few more words, and then you hear, my little fate touched. Go ahead and roll me another diplomacy check and add a +7 extra.
That was a 13.
13?
Yeah, I only rolled a
Just roll a
natural
will
3.
save for this one, and they're gonna have they have to take the lower one. Oh my god. They have a +8 to their will saves, just so you're aware. And they rolled a 4. Mr. Goblin, this individual seems to be trying to seduce you at the moment. Do you take on their seductive advances?
Well,
as
they're
you're trying
big,
to-
so yeah.
Alright.
He likes things that are
So, they grab you, and in your mind you hear, "Trust me," as they drag you under the water. And you open your eyes, and you're in this beautiful underwater, almost ruin. And your first instinct is to grab your mouth, but you can breathe. And you look, and there's just this rippling blue color surrounding your body. And you see the individual is transmitting it to you for right now. She's touching you, and then she lets go as it remains. And she goes, "Well," she looks down at you, and she is completely nude at this point, by the way. As you look up to her, she stands about 20, 25, maybe 30 feet tall. And she goes, in your mind, you hear, "Well, if we're gonna get started, I need you to show me what we're working with." Alright, does Shiv fuck?
big. Does Shiv fuck? He fucks.
What does Shiv's penis look like?
Please do not describe that.
Please
look at
It's a
look at
needle.
his,
They call him the
look at-
sewing needle for a reason, okay?
No, look at his
Got a shark dick.
thing in Threads of Fate. It's like the handle of that axe.
Hold on a second. Let me look at this real quick.
He's got a fat cock.
That's a fate.
Bro, he's got a fat cock.
Yeah, but it's also like
Horse.
All right, so this
It's
is what
big, but
happens
it's
when
twisted
ever in Breath of the
trunk.
Wild you get your stuff upgraded by the fairy. This is what happens.
I need you to roll me a d20 and then add 2. Actually, add your con bonus.
on bonus.
So modifier to that. So a
22.
d20 plus 2.
4.
4? Bruh, you are hung as well as a human for your size. Like, you have a 6-inch cock. Anyways,
Nice.
so you spend the night. I would like you to make me first off a performance check, and I'll give you technical advantage so you can roll twice and then add an extra +5
Oh, so
because
that's
you
a plus
seduced
12.
you seduced the Fey creature somehow.
Okay. Oh, I didn't. I'll just
Shiv
go
is the
with
Omega Sad. He is the Omega Sad Goblin.
whatever. Okay, 27.
Knew we should have killed him.
Versus her
This is
disadvantage.
appropriate music. Very
Uh,
appropriate.
She rolled. Fuck you. She rolled a 26. You piece of shit. It is a night of vigorous.
Hanky panky.
I'd say
Hanky
love
panky
making,
and sin
but Shiv
and
doesn't love.
wonderfulness.
All right, so episode 2 of entire thing of
It's
just
always
fucking.
the goblins. The goblins always end up.
I need you to roll me a con save, please.
Okay. I'm gonna use. I don't know why I'm.
Oh, sorry, not
doing
con. It would be a fucking fortitude. I'm stupid.
Yeah, same thing. Kinda. I mean, I know what you meant.
Oh.
14.
All right. You add a +3 to that, so that's 30 versus hers, which would be 31 at this point because she rolled higher than you and got a +5. Now, is there anything else Shiv would like to do to try and boost his performance?
Well, he's got a mouth that he likes to use, so he'll nibble on bits.
On bits. I hate that choice of word.
What else do I need to say?
Yeah.
Roll me a diplomacy check.
We're gonna have a bit nibbling check.
My bit nibbling modifier. Okay.
Diplomacy check to
21.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and add an extra +6, So that would make you above her by 5. And then she's going to attempt to. She has no other way to do this, just so you're aware. So, yeah, you do win. So it's a good one. And I can't believe I have to ask this, Shiv. Are you an in man or an out of man? Do you finish in or out? I'll ask.
You know, I don't think he has a concept of how that works, so he probably just.
I don't need to be.
Wait,
here,
okay, hold on a second.
right?
Is this would it be shiny? Because he might want to like keep it for himself.
I'm going to kill you.
No. I don't
Like
think
he
it's
just like get like a vial and like starts like scraping it off.
Who just left?
Oh.
Who just left, by the way?
Oh yeah.
That would be Phoenix.
Okay, that's fine, yeah.
You couldn't handle this.
Anyways,
It's just like, no, I'm out. I'm done.
so, as your night is expansive, let's see here. That is, okay. So, as your night is great, you do gain a point of fatigue, I think it is. Because you do not spend, and actually no, I would say you do cuddle and do eventually find rest for the night, so you're fine. However,
Okay.
the rest of the group is left unguarded for the night, for that shift.
Bruh.
So,
Bruh.
Roll on the
God.
off fuck table.
oh god. Okay, so,
There's.
I made a grave error.
There's,
And
yeah, I was gonna
appointing
say, there's
Shiv
a
as
good
the
reason
watch.
Shadowy said what he said.
yeah, there's a reason I said you're playing right into my hands. So,
Mhm.
I would like all of you, what are your perception checks? Does anybody have higher than a, let's see here. Probably not, but does anyone have higher than an A plus 8? Or plus 8 or higher?
No.
I'm excluded from this because I'm not
Yes,
there,
you're not
correct?
there. No.
Currently, right now, no, I do
That's
not.
basically impossible to get this level
Okay.
unless you like
Depends on your
specifically
class, because some
for
classes
So,
are experts.
I want to know, what is the
I'm an
most
expert in it.
available items that are on your persons? Like a quick snatch
Uh,
and grab thing.
That would be
My
yesterday's
scythe.
potions.
Okay. Your scythe, Ruby?
Yeah, it's a large scythe, by the way.
Okay.
This is why you.
Only
There's
2
my
gold,
bastard
though.
Only
sword,
thing that can
and then
steal
there's my
hard shit is-
backpack. I'm assuming the bastard sword would be a bit easier to swipe.
Okay. And then Soup, what about you?
probably my shield because it's just a normal steel shield. That's it.
So go ahead and just mark down in a note section that those are not on you at the moment. As
Bruh.
we'll do this
Stolen.
because this is happening before them. Soup. Let's go to a different chat. Actually, let's go to the secret chat.
Okay.
Hey Soup, how's it going? Soup, hello.
All right, what visions do I get?
So, as you sleep, visions do come to you. Explosion of orange. Heavy magic. You see Tyrellion, but changed. You don't know this landscape. You see cobbled streets and this not ancient, but these magical floating cities floating above the landscape. You see large towers spiraling up with magical contraptions. You see multiple large, almost golem-like structures with a single core, black core, in the center of them. And you see individuals going up and touching them, and you hear a single conversation. Hey, did you update your magical nexus at home? You hear another elf go, Nah, man, I don't like the MN7, man. I like the 6. You know, it's much more modifiable. And you go here. I get you there, but it's much more secure from magical network thieves. You know, and they continue to walk past you. These elves that you're looking at, they're not the normal elves. They stand about 12 feet tall, and their skin is darker in color, similar to dark elves. Their ears stand about a foot tall on the edges of their heads. Their hair seems to fall down, and a lot of them wear these circlets or other pieces of jewelry that seem to hold these black gemstones in the very center of them. They wear these flowing robes, and you see machines flying through the sky. You see plates of metal moving at ridiculous angles, almost bending like noodles. You see a magic society much more advanced than any you've seen. And you see above you in the sky, clear as day, as it is daytime that you are seeing this vision, that fucking Aurora Borealis is not there. As you're looking around, you suddenly see that you're at one of the larger towers. You see a meeting of minds. A few of these elves. Listen. The process will destroy our civilization. We cannot let these two gods, as they call themselves, attain this. You hear another one pipe up. No, it is beyond our stature. We must obey them. They are our creators. They are... And you hear another one go, they did not create us. That was Atarla and Soon, not them. And you hear another one pop up. That is correct. However, I do not believe we should stop them in any case. There's a simple solution to this. We heard you before, Jarrell. You want to send us somewhere else. It's not possible. And you hear the man you heard as Jarrell say, it is possible, though, at the zenith of creation. And you hear another one go, you really believe that? You really believe that stupid prophecy? I do. I have studied this. And you hear them just go over this whole explanation of magic that you don't know anything about. And you hear at the end, Jarrell goes, listen, our only options are to stop these deities from establishing this new cycle, or to jump ship. There is no other way. In one end...
They sound
Go ahead.
almost as if what is being laid before them is not their own choosing.
In one end, we abide by these deities and lose our immortality that we have worked so hard to attain. On the other, we disappear completely from this realm. Now, my friends, this council was established for the fate and good of all of our society. I implore you, do the correct thing. Jarrell stands up and the council convenes. At this point, you see standing in the middle of this chamber now, this small pedestal of just stone, and you see upon it this brownish clay, almost like stone, with metal emblazoned around it. It seems to be a sphere, and you can see it has a single black gem embedded into the top of it. At this point,
I'm gonna walk over to that pedestal and sort of just poke it very gently.
you poke it, and you're looking at Oakage, still in another vision, as the fog pours around you. And you look down, and you could hear some cries from it of pain. And as you go to investigate, you find a house at the edge of Oakage, near one of these small fences. As you look into a window, you see a light on, and you see a woman giving birth, a dark elf. A woman that you've never met before, from Oakage. You look up really quickly. You don't see that constellation in the sky. So this is probably before 7 years ago. And you look back down just in time to see the male dark elf pulling this child from the woman. It seems she's given birth at this point. As he pulls this baby out and snips the cord, he looks at them, breathes, and they start to say something in Elven that you can't comprehend, I believe, right?
I do not understand Elvish.
As they start to speak, you see the child suddenly shines this whitish color for a second, and both of them notice and avert their eyes for a second. And you see this pulse of white energy You look up, and the constellation is there, above Oakage.
Was this? This has to mean something. Perhaps this person is in some way related to whoever it is, or maybe they're related to me.
You see, as you're looking at the child, upon their head, as the constellation appeared, upon their forehead there is a crescent moon symbol that has appeared, and then just vanishes into the skin. At this point, you feel yourself dragged out of this vision as you awaken. Sorry, go ahead. What were you going to say?
I was about to say something, and then it would have immediately been cut off with me being dragged out of the vision.
Yeah. Anyways, so, any questions?
Just an out of character one.
Mm-hmm.
Is the child an avatar?
I'm not going to tell you anything.
I said this is out of character.
The child is a dark elf, from what you can see, though. So you don't.
Yes, I know the child is a dark elf.
I'm not going to tell you stuff out of character, man.
Obviously, very clearly, they are a dark elf.
Anyways, I'm not going to answer that question because it breaks immersion. So let's head back to the
Breaks
other call.
lore, yes.
Yeah.
All right.
And his dex is a 10.
Ruby, I need you in the secrets channel.
But
Just
Hello? Hello? Ruby?
hello.
There you
Yeah.
go. Ruby.
I
Go
heard. Yeah. I heard you. It's just I didn't actually get
Anyways, Invert, as you fall asleep, the energy in your body seems to react, and the vision of that, once again, constellation passes your mind, and suddenly, you're in a dark room. Your body doesn't feel like your own, similar to the dreams you've been having recently. It's cold, dark. As you look down, you're completely unclothed at the moment, shackled with your arms and legs. You look around, and there's other figures in the room you could see. Your skin is a dark color. As you look around, there seems to be other individuals around you, but you can't make out any details. There's a strange fog in this area. As you hear the steps of a hallway echoing behind outside of this room. You hear, "What's the boss want with them anyways?" "I don't know, man, but he seems very adamant about keeping them here until that mage from the capital can get here." "Shh, what if they escape?" "They won't escape on our duty. After all, they're just children." As they continue to walk past, you hear another set of footsteps eventually coming by, and it's, all right, what's this? It's dinner time, little kiddies." And you see a door open up on the opposite side of the chamber as this large orcish man wearing a chef's apron and a chef's hat comes walking in, carrying a few dinner plates or trays upon his arms, and he comes walking in and he puts them down on the ground as he starts to spread them out to the other figures in the room as well. And for some reason, you feel this joy well up inside of you. As he comes over, he goes, "Oh, and you little missy, I'm sorry. I know you're allergic to sailfish, but that was what was on the menu tonight, you know. So I gave you an extra little bread right here. I'm sorry. Once again, I really wish I didn't have to do this for you because you're like here, you know. I don't want you to be here. That's bad for you. But what can I do? They hired me as a cook. I'm just a cook. Anyways, if you need anything else, you let me know. Medical attention if you need. food. If you need a bath or something, you let me know, alright? I've got you. And he pats your head and rubs your head as he stands up and goes, alright now, listen to me. If you do escape from here, you come to the kitchen, alright? And I'll help you get out of here, but I can't let you out myself. You'll kill me. Anyways, stay strong, little one. I'm sure someone's coming to find you. And he starts to walk out of the room. As he closes the door, you hear the others eating as you start to eat as well. As you feel teardrops passing down your eyes. Is there anything you want to do during this vision before it starts to fade out?
I'll look around to see, or at least I'll do my best to look around to see what all I can recognize.
Alright. Let me roll a perception check for that. Actually, no, this is your mind doing it, so make me a perception check, please.
Nope. Give me a sec. Alright.
How about the world? 11.
Alright, there. Wait. I did not get the thing procced. Okay.
You did. I gave you the misfortune effect. Wait, no, I didn't. I gave you it and then you used it again. That's right. So,
Yeah.
as you're looking, you notice a small room. You don't notice really much. There's a hallway, there's a room. The thing you notice there are other children completely unclothed and chained together as well in this area. And you start to realize this vision is current. As the only thing you could see through that door as it's closing is the moon and the stars. And just a quick glance, you could see that moon. It's the same amount filled as when you were awake as invert. You're not seeing a past life as you thought you were with this vision. You're seeing a current vision. You're seeing from someone else's vantage point. And as that thought crosses your mind, you're jettisoned out of the dream awake. Anyways, let's go back to the call unless you have any questions for me.
Nope, just drag me back since I'm occupied at the moment trying to survive a horde of blazes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's rogues. As a champion, I can get legendary armor proficiency.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Shadowy, you dream of cupcakes and sand and a nice beach.
Is the cupcake
This is
in the sand,
surprisingly-
or is the sand in the cupcake?
No, he's eating a cupcake while reading a newspaper on the beach, and he sees this beautiful half-elven babe walk by him, very thick, big tits and ass.
Is the cupcake made of
His,
sand?
his eyes pop out of his head, awooga, a train whistle goes off.
Just the
All right.
thighs are so thick that they're
He
just
touches
straight
the
up
lady.
fucking
She is
anchor
sand.
thighs.
Bruh.
She's a cupcake.
As
Plus,
she
they
Grabs
have
his
to
leg.
cause
His
three.
leg is sand.
As she walks, her cheeks clap so hard that it causes an earthquake around her.
Wait,
Anyways.
wait, I thought this was. Wait, is Jessica pussy?
No. I said half-elf. Anyways.
Yeah, I know. Joke. Nah, whatever.
So, you're suddenly jettisoned awake from your dream to the sound of, it sounds like invert panicking. As you jettison awake, all three of you awake at the same time, as I'm gonna roll against your guys' perception here, because you were asleep. Okay? Nobody has a +7 perception, correct?
Yep.
No,
Correct.
too low level
Should have
Alright.
it so
and too
easy.
low deep.
Oh, I
Too low
forgot
wisdom.
Zeus is here, actually.
Yeah, what's up?
Zeus.
Yeah.
You have a nice dream of your father.
Hey.
Anyways,
Hey, Dad.
as you awaken, all three, as you, Zeus, awaken last because your hat's on, you take it off really quickly to look around, and you see Invert has been tied up as she's trying to struggle against it. You see, what's his name? Soup. Your character is a tabaxi kind of character, right? A cat guy. You see
Catfolk.
Yeah, you see, Rankus is currently being dragged off into the forest by his feet by these ropes that have been tied across it. You see, Shadowy's character, the Orcish man, has a sword sticking into his chest. As you see a man standing above him, stabbing it in. And Zeus, as you're awakening to this null, you're about to grab your dagger. You feel a tap on your shoulder.
Yeah, what's up?
You turn around and you see this individual standing before you, just in this beautiful draped clothing that seems to end in this that seems to be this translucent white that seems to end in these crystal-like shards at the very base of it. And they go, "Hello." And you see standing behind them a hulking golem with crystals popping out of it as it just decks you in the face. Roll me a fortitude save.
Let me rest real quick. Okay, there we go. Fortitude save. That is, what is that? What are those numbers? 25.
It punches you and you feel like you're about to pass out, but I guess I'll deal damage to you instead.
Yippee!
I've got my gola and
Ungola and Unfortnite.
you suffer 22 points of bludgeoning damage. So you manage to hang on for a second, but then like you stagger, like it knocks you into the ground. You bounce off the ground onto your feet, and you just like stagger there for a second. Pull your hat down and just fall onto the ground.
Can I say anything before I fall?
Sure.
Fuck you.
All right. As you fall onto the ground unconscious, Shadowy.
All right.
You have a fucking sword in your chest. You suffer 3 points of piercing damage, I'll say. As this individual's pushing into your chest, you see this individual standing there. This human man, this shaggy beard of gray and black, and he seems to have a prosthetic left arm, as he seems to be stabbing a large spiked sword into you.
I'm tied up, yeah.
Not you, Invert. Yeah, you're in. I'll get to you in a second.
Okay, so I'm being stabbed in the chest. So I'm also being prone as well.
You woke up and grabbed it before it could go deep enough to like pierce your heart, so you're struggling against him pushing it deeper at the moment.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna enter into a rage.
All right.
You bitch ass motherfucker.
So as you rage, you start to scream at him. Roll me a contested athletics check here, please.
Okay. So that would be.
And he's gonna have a second roll because he's literally standing on top of you, pushing it down on you, with all his force.
Okay, so that would be a. Oh yeah, so.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, that's a
So as he's pushing
26.
it, I'll say this: you beat him. You critical beat him. So how do you want to critical beat this?
All right, so as Burbot flies into a rage, and he's holding his weapon, he's gonna when he stands up, he's tossing this man up and smashing him on the ground.
So
basically, he's gonna reverse this.
From a sitting position, you just hit your left arm against the ground and go flying up, grabbing the weapon, pushing the man on the ground, grabbing it and pushing it back at his chest, basically.
Yeah.
All right, you do so, and he gets pushed to the ground. He's like, "Oh fuck!" Go ahead and roll an attack, and this is a dexterity-based weapon, just so you're aware.
A dexterity-based one?
Yeah.
So
Which
it'd
is
be
why he didn't
agile.
roll good.
Okay, so dexterity-based. In that case. Alright, so it's basically only dex, I assume.
Well, you're not proficient in all weapons, are you?
Well, I'm a barbarian.
I don't know if that gets like all weapons.
Martial and simple.
So yeah, no, this is a martial weapon. So yeah, you are proficient in it.
In that case, I'm just gonna make a quick little attack at this man.
This is a This is not a weapon they would have in Darath, but you're still proficient in weapons similar to it that are called
Pretty
rapiers.
similar.
Yeah, they're called rapiers, but this is a longer pointed sword.
Right.
Rapiers.
I think it's called a
Yeah,
stiletto or
rapiers are
something?
stabbing.
Alright, so that's a 24 to hit.
Ah, yeah.
24?
That's...
That was
Yeah.
more like
Yeah.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, so what's the damage dice? Oh yeah, the D8.
No, this one's gonna be a D10.
Oh, okay.
And it is a magic
1d10.
weapon, but you're not attuned to it, so...
Plus
Or
4,
you're not
plus 4.
activating it, technically.
Alright. Okay, that's 17 damage. 4 of which is cold.
Fuck. Okay. As you stab him, he's holding it. You fucking bitch. He's gonna try to lift it out again. Go ahead and roll a contested athletics check here.
Right.
Crunchy.
God damn it.
Okay. Oh, alright, he's doing
All right,
pretty
he
good.
manages to lift it out, sweeps your leg, grabs the large weapon, stabs it at you again. Let's see, that's plus 12. Does an 18 hit your AC?
Well, yeah, it actually does hit me because I'm raging.
Yeah, so he stabs it into you again. Let's see here. And then you see as he stabs it into you with his left arm, the arm opens up on different parts of the mechanisms in the prosthetic, and you see these flames just suddenly circle around his arm, down the blade, into you.
Alright,
Just to let you know, the 1d12 is fire damage.
okay.
So, you take 24.
Okay.
You are still up, aren't you?
Yeah, so that's... Okay, so I have... Okay, so with the temp HP I got from raging, that would basically be total up to 40, so minus that. So that's... I have 16 HP left.
As he stabs into you, he says, "Just go unconscious!" While that's going on,
It is worth noting I also have acute scent, so I can smell with anything within 30 feet of me, or
Yeah.
something with an odor.
so
Yeah,
while that's
so do
going
I.
on, Soup, you are being dragged through the forest as you hear the clopping of horse hooves going through the forest as you're being dragged, hitting these vines, having rose bushes like shredding your skin. What are you doing?
My hands free.
Your hands are free, but both your legs are bound behind, and that's how you're being dragged. So basically, you're hitting the ground, flying up like a foot, hitting the ground again, and being dragged through twists and turns. What are you trying to do?
And I'm being dragged by a horse, right?
Mm-hmm. You look behind you for
I
a
would
second, and
like
you
to
see
take
this,
up my knife.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
I would like to take out my knife, and I would like to stab the horse in its ass.
You're about 10 feet behind it. Would you like to throw it at the horse?
I can throw it.
Alright, go ahead and make me an attack roll.
I would like to throw it at the horse.
Okay.
I fucking missed.
What'd you roll? Nat 1.
I rolled a total of 12.
So, as you throw, it just stays in the air because you did the same amount of force going forward as you're going backwards. So it just stays there, and you had to duck out of the roll me an acrobatics check to try and dodge the knife you just threw.
Try and catch it instead.
Yeah, you could try to catch it instead, but it's a bit harder to do because you just threw it, it left your hand, and your hand is like just passing by it at the moment, so you're trying to grab it at the very edge.
14.
14. You manage to grab the blade, but it slips and just starts to slit all the way down from between your thumb and pointer finger down the side of your arm, all the way down.
That's pain.
And embeds directly into your neck with the force. You suffer from that.
He's dead.
Yeah. You suffer 11 points of slashing damage, and I want you to make me a fortitude save, please.
It's a piercing weapon.
I
Oh wait,
know.
no, it's versatile slashing. So I can do slashing.
Yes, I
And
know.
I take 11 slashing,
Yes.
11 slashing, and a fortitude save.
Mm-hmm.
17.
17. As you're like, I got this, and you start to pull it out. The horse goes, you bump your back really hard against a log, and you go flying up like 3 feet, and just hit the ground and black out.
Death. Nice.
Not death, just blacked out.
Fuck, why are you killing us like this?
I'm not killing you. Anyways. Ruby. Inver is watching this entire scene play down while being completely tied up, and this individual, this large orcish man, is starting to pick you up by the tie, and he's starting to put you over his shoulder. What are you doing? You are completely bound by your mouth. You can't speak anything. You're gagged. You are hog-tied, basically. What are you doing?
Is my hood down, and is any of my teammates looking my direction?
No, they would have taken your cloak. Or at least pulled it down, like, when they were tying you up. Because it's hard to tie somebody up when they're in a cloak, because they could just slip out.
Okay, so
no
I
one's
let my
noticing-
disguise.
No one's noticing.
I let my
threat.
disguise go.
Yeah, okay. You let your disguise go. What are you trying? Actually, yeah, technically. As you let your disguise go, what are you trying to do with that?
I assume he's holding me, fireman carry or something similar
Yes.
over the shoulder.
Over the shoulder. Yes.
Okay, then he'd be able to see either my ears or my tail.
Alright, your tail pops up, saying, what the fuck? Like, I'm gonna roll to see if he even notices it's a tail or not, or if he just goes...
Snake!
Man, he rolled really fucking high. He goes, wait, what's up? And your tail just starts to wrap around his head. He's like, you can't really see it. He just, he tries to drop you, but your tail is just wrapped around his head. Does your tail, let go of his head or hold on for a second as you're falling?
It holds on for a second.
Okay, that's a failure on his part. As your tail holds on, you're about to fall and hit the ground, but your tail adjusts you, and you hear a as you land on the ground on you're hog-tied, so you're like hopping on your feet, and you turn around, and you just snap this guy's neck. Like, his head is completely 180 degrees as he just falls to the ground.
Yeah, after that, I'll hide my features again.
Okay. Oh my god.
I'm just gonna stand there, just looking around at the carnage going on.
Pretty easily at this point, because you're not being harried anymore, you can just claws out and just cut the ropes that are holding you.
Yeah, I don't have claws yet,
Oh,
since
no.
I don't have the feet.
I'll just
Yeah,
say you
at
have
this
them,
level,
but you can't really use them much, I'll say. Like, they're not useful. They're just like fingernails at this point.
I have them, but they're not strong enough to cut flesh.
Yeah.
They're more long-term claws.
Yeah. So
I mean, saws.
I'll say if you want to, you could cut the ropes or leave them on. Your choice.
I'll cut them.
Alright, you cut them, and you notice everything's going to shit. You notice the golem is picking up your cowboy with one hand and starting to turn towards the rest of the group. What are you doing? There's no way you're winning this, basically.
How many actions do I have left?
Those are all reactions to an extent, so you have 3 actions left, I'll say. You free action cut, you reaction
How
snap
far
his
away
neck.
is the golem?
Golem's about 30 feet from you.
Okay. I am going to double action stride, bashing charge through it. That's a force open action.
I don't know what that fucking means, but sure.
I have to make an athletics check with a, wait, before that, I'll rage.
Sure. So as you rage, go ahead and describe what your rage looks like to us, please.
I seemingly grow about, I seemingly grow to 7 feet tall as my muscles bulge, and
What is this?
everything about me just screams power.
Power!
And rage is, Yeah, it's an action, which means 2 stride actions to take the bashing charge. Well, rage is actually a feat, but would that count?
I'll let it count. It's fine. I don't care.
I was wondering if it counted as an action. Yes, it does.
Yes, it is. All right. So,
And then I'll use bashing charge. I take 2 stride actions, and if my movement passes through or ends against an adjacent wall, door, window, fence, etc., similar obstacle, I can attempt an athletics check to force open the obstacle with a +1 circumstance bonus to the roll.
okay. Sure. Roll.
Okay, that's +9 athletics.
Remember, you're running through a stone golem.
Yes.
Okay.
And rage doesn't actually have any effect on this, but I don't. Oh, it will increase damage by 2 or 6, but that won't really have an effect here, would it?
Not really.
Let's hope I get something good. Wait, did my misfortune
by
proc?
this
I
point,
don't think so.
I'll allow it to have procced at this point because you got good rest.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, I'll allow it, but
Does
when
that
Merrick is
fail?
done. Yes.
That fails?
Mhm.
Prophecy's fun then.
Okay.
Better! Come on! Better! 29, not 20.
Just so you're aware, that's the DC you needed. So.
And then that's when he increases your success by 1.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 30 then.
As this small-framed, beautiful kitsune woman suddenly begins to
Elf,
grow...
none of the party
yes.
members
Elf
noticed
woman
me.
begins to rage. She grows a little bit, and she just charges forward, and you see almost like she leaps forward, but it's an after image going before her, and then she jumps forward in this fast speed. As she does, she crashes through the golem onto the other side of it. There's this large hole in the golem's chest, and I'm gonna roll really quickly. The golem just falls into a pile of rocks as you land on the other side. Anything else on your turn, Ruby?
Nope. Just gonna stand there staring at the intruders or camp.
Okay, you stare at the one that was commanding the golem, who looks back at you with a little bit of, Draco Malfoy when he's like impressed at his dumbass friend. And he's like, "Really?"
Yeah.
Yeah, basically that person just looks at you like. And the other individual, she goes. This woman goes, give me 1 second to look for the name here, actually, because I don't remember it. Fuck me, I guess, huh? It's she goes, Ember, I could use some aid here, and he goes, "Give me a fucking minute, I'm busy here." And she goes, "All right," and she cracks her fingers forward. "Looks like it's my turn," and she points both fingers at you.
I'm going to
Okay, go
head
ahead.
off to bed. Night, y'all.
See ya.
All right, see ya.
She points both hands at you in a come to mama form, and as she does, she goes, "Now, there's no need to fight. There's no need to fight, dearie. You can come over here. Mama will help you." As she does so, I need you to make a will save, please.
All right, that's +6. Yeah, +6.
Possible for you to do it.
15.
You suddenly feel as if there's no enemies in sight as your rage ends. And you feel yourself inadvertently begin to approach this woman like she was your own mother. As she goes, "That's a good dear." In the background, shadowy, you see your friend starting to approach, calm down as she's approaching this woman in a very non-hostile manner, as you have a sword being stuck into your chest as this guy's trying to push it down further, as flames and frost are fighting against each other at this point.
Yeah, like my frost-covered hand just.
You're just looking over at her
the
like,
whole
what
net.
the fuck, help me!
All right. So,
Anyways.
in that case, it's presumably my turn.
Yep, your turn.
In that case, I should note that my armor class is currently 14 because I lack my breastplate. It is currently off.
Okay, I mean, I thought you were gonna whack something else there for a second. Anyways, continue.
I want that
Alright.
massive coin.
I've wet my nasty
Okay.
cock out. You know, my magnum dong.
Okay, so considering this guy's trying to stab me again, okay, so I have about 3 actions, and okay, he's on top of me. So that would be it would probably be a bit difficult to hit him.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
I see my sword anywhere?
No.
All right.
It seems
Well,
these
in that
people sufficiently diffused and disarmed you before trying to tie you up. And because you had no
Alright.
guard... Woo!
Yeah.
You're looking around, you don't see Shiv anywhere.
Yeah, so okay. In that case, putting that aside, I'm going to try to get into a standing position.
Okay, make me an athletics check.
but
Because he's
I'm
trying
gonna
to
have
keep you prone.
Get this guy back.
He's going to use his
Yeah,
reaction to
he's
try
trying
and keep you prone, so roll me an athletics check against him.
All right. All right, that's a 20.
You try, and he's just pushing it deep, the weapon deeper into you, and he's actually moved it down from your chest from last time he stabbed to more around your waist belly area, so it's harder to stand at this point.
Okay, so I still have 2 actions left.
Yep.
Huh. In that case, actually thinking things through, I'm starting to realize, yeah, this guy's pretty strong. So I'm actually gonna attempt to trip him. So I'm gonna grab his leg and try to and basically make a trip attempt.
Make an athletics check against his fortitude DC.
That would be his reflex DC.
Reflex DC, sorry, yeah, sorry.
Trip.
It's much higher than his
Right.
actual fortitude DC.
You should just shut up. Don't give the DM things.
Oh, there we go. All right, yeah, that's
So
pretty
you
bad.
go to trip him, and you hit his leg with your own, and it's like a fucking tree trunk, man. He's
He
like,
manages to stay up pretty well.
sorry. Trained in this kind of arts, man. Go to
Okay.
sleep!
Alright, so is my final action. I'm actually gonna... Alright, I'm gonna do something else. In that case, I'm actually just gonna try to do something... I'm gonna try hitting him center mass with a shove.
Okay, so you're trying to kick him with your other leg now, directly in his chest.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make me an attack roll, actually. Or, yeah, no, make me an athletics check,
Alright, yeah.
This is gonna be against his, yeah. Okay. So, it's gonna be against his, which is his athletic shit. Man, you managed to hit him. Now I want you to roll me a d4, odds and evens, to see where you actually hit him.
Okay.
Because this is a weird angle to kick
In the
him.
dick.
You do kick him directly in the dick.
Alright, so I just...
As he immediately falls over, his sword comes out of your stomach, and he just falls to the ground. He kicked me in the dick!
Alright. So that would be all my
fucking
actions,
Oh,
trying to get him
hold
off.
on. He because he's pushing it with his left hand, and he like drops his sword as he's coming out to grab with both hands. He burns his dick.
Oh.
Oh
Oh,
god. Because it's a
How much
sense of
damage
air.
did you take from that?
That's 5 points of damage to him. Okay. The amount of damage
Oof.
he's taken. Yeah, he grabs his dick and goes, "Oh my!" And he just falls unconscious on the ground after burning his dick. You see the crystal dress woman starts to turn around and goes, "Ember, oh no, oh no." As you're on the ground, just sitting there, angry.
So I basically just tilt my head up and look at like that, like...
Oh yeah, guess who just completed their netherite set?
You.
Shut up.
Yes.
She's gonna turn.
Literally.
She's gonna.
Third day.
At this point, it's now the crystal woman's turn again. Actually, no, it would be your turn, Ruby. Do you approach the woman? Because she is a friend. She's a trusted ally here. In fact, she's almost as trustworthy as your mother to you. And she's telling you to come
Wait,
here.
would
You
I
don't
have
need
to make
roll.
another...
At
Would
the
I
end of
have
your
to make
turn.
another reflex save?
Well, we'll save at the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Come here, dearie.
I
Faster,
don't-
please.
All right. How far away is she?
She's about like 5 feet from you.
I s- 5 feet. Doesn't that mean I'm like right next to her
Yeah,
in
but
like Pathfinder
yeah.
D&D rules?
So she's like, come here. She's reaching out to grab you. Do you allow her to grab you?
No, I do not even allow my own mother to grab me.
I'd
I'll
fuck my
say,
mom.
roll me a will save, because this is magically compelling, technically.
Roll me a mom save.
Mom
And
too.
that's a
I still haven't procced your
fuck,
misfortune.
11.
And she goes, come here, and you're like,
11.
she is pretty trustworthy. And you go over and just lean into her arms, and you do nothing
I
else.
just
in your turn.
slump.
Go ahead and make me one
Yeah,
last will save. Yeah.
I just go limp. I just go limp.
One last will save, please.
Yep.
It's okay. You can trust me. As she is rubbing your head, she goes, "It's okay.
16.
Just go to sleep. Go to sleep." You don't make it. As
Dang it.
she starts to rub your head, you start to feel your illusion of your change starting to disappear. And she goes,
Why did you let it keep up during my sleep earlier, though?
How wonderful. I didn't. I just didn't realize at the time. And also, you were wearing a cloak while you were sleeping, so I just figured. Because you had like this tent that covered your backside, and you had a cloak that covered your hair. But still.
Also, if Shib saw you change, he literally would not care.
Yeah, she goes, "Oh, look at that. How wonderful you are, dearie. You'll make a beautiful collection to my menagerie." And at this point, she's going to cast a spell on you, and you need to make another will save, this time with a -3 extra, please. You need a natural 20, just to let you know.
So, this is likely not gonna.
Blah, blah, blah.
That one.
You feel so comfortable,
Yeah, I'm not getting good
safe,
rolls.
and it just feels wonderful to be in her arms.
I just go limp.
As you go limp and start to fall into this beautiful sleep. And she just
I weigh
lays...
roughly 130 pounds.
Yep. You're basically... She's basically trying to hold this, like, heavy barbell in front of her, because you weigh more than her. She's 110. And she... and she gently lays you down, as Shadowy, as you start to stand up to look at her, she goes, "Alright, now let's deal with you. I think I could cast this one more time." She points both her hands out. "Come here, baby. Go ahead and make me a will save, please."
Alright.
It fails,
Fuck you,
I
Mom.
bet.
Okay, so will save.
You're not my mom!
Will save, will save, will save. That should be that. Yep. Alright. That's 25.
You beat her DC, you son of a bitch. You beat it by 1. Her DC's 24.
Oh, so I needed to get an 18 at least
Yeah.
to beat her.
So
If I had
as-
my prophecy pawn, I could.
Yeah, if you did. As this effect comes over your mind, you're like, huh, she is very this fucking
No.
bitch.
No, you
No one
did
impersonates
this,
my
friend.
mom.
You hear in
Mine.
your head, "Dearie, she's not your mother." Anyways, that ends that. As she goes, "Fuck." That's all 3 of her spells. Well, all 3 of her actions. She goes, "Oh, fuck." And she just looks at you. She's about 30 feet from you. She would be about 20 feet, technically, actually, from you. So, what are you doing?
Also,
You are on the ground.
I would have put my cloak or hood back on. Or if as an idle action or something.
Alright, I'll say as you're falling asleep, you did it.
Okay, so the guy dropped his weapon.
The guy is unconscious on the ground, dying because he burnt his dick.
Yeah. So I'm gonna probably try picking up his weapon.
Alright, you pick up his weapon. Roll me an intelligence check, because you're quickly grabbing it as you're standing up as a free action.
Intelligence check. Okay. It's a nat 20.
You don't grab the burning red end of it. You grab the nice leather part.
Yeah.
Alright. Isn't the intelligence check the reflex?
No.
Alright.
No?
With
No.
that, now that I have that, I would
think
probably
intelligence is slow.
I would use my action to stand up. Wouldn't that be an action?
Oh yeah,
Stand
it's
up?
one action to stand up, and then you have 2 more actions.
And then
Mhm.
I use my remaining 2 actions to sudden charge this lady.
20 feet, right?
Oh, it's 50 feet, but I can end it there about.
Bro, you're fucking Radon, okay? Shut the fuck up.
It's like,
No, you are Horalu. Fuck you. Anyways, so as you appear directly behind her, sorry kid, not personal. Go ahead and make a strike.
all right. Boop 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 boop.
Doop, doop.
That's a
Yeah.
24.
You crit her.
Oh boy. Okay, so I have a question. Do I use the fire damage, or is that not affecting it right now?
No, the blade is heated, but it's not enough to deal fire damage.
Okay. In that case, I'm overwhelming it with. Actually, that's the thing. In this game, it's only a double, so I just roll it and then double it.
Yes, that's how I always do it, anyways.
All right, so there we go. So let's do that. I think I can put a double thing right by it. Or right
No,
next to it.
just roll it, and we'll just double it.
Okay.
Yeah, you fool.
Well, okay, so that's 18
So
damage.
as you hit her, describe the hit, please.
All right, so as Burbot rushes forward at this lady who is part of the band that attacked his friends, and he rushes behind her. As she just attempts to turn around, Burbot's going straight for the middle of her back. He's just sending this right into there,
Okay.
right into the spine.
So you manage to stab directly into her spine and pick her up off the ground. She goes, and she like grabs the spike of the end of the sword. And she goes, oh, dearie, this is not how you impale a woman properly.
What?
Oh, darling, you don't know the first thing.
I'm sorry,
Neither
baby.
do
I'm
I,
not-
but
I'm not
still.
really into orcs. So what are you doing?
Well, so I could say she got her back blown out. That took my remaining 2 actions
Add
to
another-
do sudden charge.
You regain a hero point for that one.
Hero point. All right.
Fuck you. Anyways, so as you stab her,
I'm
she goes-
surprised.
She's like barely hanging on, by the way.
Yeah.
What the fuck can she do here? How
I'm
did
honestly
these
surprised I did.
individuals fucking lose? They were meant to kidnap
I'm
you.
honest. I'm honestly
didn't kidnap
surprised
me.
I'm honestly surprised I didn't get a hero point from
That
blowing
protagonist
that
bullshit.
golem to
I'll
pieces.
give you a hero point for that, yeah, right now. But
Yay!
what spell does she have? She does have that, but that's to escape. And she needs to capture you guys.
Okay, to be fair, in this case, if she escaped, it would be understandable.
Yeah.
She's gonna
Is it-
climb off your sword really quickly. That doesn't cost an action, because you just pull it out really quick. And as she lands on the ground, she goes,
Gonna climb off your sword.
well, at least I could take 2 of them. And she touches both Zeus's unconscious body and Ruby's and goes, it's been a pleasure. And she bows to you as you see a spell being cast at the moment. I'll allow you to make me an attack roll at her with a -2 extra penalty.
Okay, since I don't have attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
All right, so that would be a +6.
And I will say
to
she's on
attack.
heavy guard, so her AC is increased too. So it's
Okay.
she has an AC of 16 normally, so it's 18 now, and you need to roll an 18 with a -2 extra.
Okay. That's a 22.
You stab her. Well,
Let's
you
roll
slash
damage.
her. Let's see if she gets the effect off first. Well, she would be concentrating for 2 turns, so. Fuck. Okay. I want you, because this is weird. This is magic teleporting them almost instantaneously, and you strike at her. So go ahead and just make me a dexterity check to see if you strike her before she finishes casting her spell, or if you strike her as soon as she finishes and she disappears as well.
Okay. That's a dexterity check.
Yes.
Do a dex. All right. That's an 11.
All right, so she manages to finish her spell, and go ahead and describe how you finish her off, please. If actually roll damage first, because you might just get
All
like
right.
you might just get a 1 or something like that.
Might.
because she
1d8
has
plus
6 health
four.
left. I think she's
Plus
automatically out
four.
of combat, but remember
Oh,
it's a
well, I have a plus
um,
8 with my rage.
I wanna remind you, you rolled it bad last time, and because it's a 1, I'm gonna keep it as a 1, but the dice is a D10.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All
He
right,
does
in that
have
case-
plus 8
yeah.
due to his rage.
Yeah, I know. She's gonna go unconscious, but I want to see how badly she goes unconscious.
That's a
Okay,
14.
that's like half her HP automatically, anyways. Okay, so just I'll say this: as you slash at her and she starts to disappear with your 2 friends, you see that you connect and just sever all the arteries, the trachea, everything in the very front of her throat, and her head goes hanging back like a hinge on a chest, on the throat, as she and just disappears.
And as I don't sense any other enemies,
Blood
correct?
sprays into your face, by the way, blinding you basically. You don't sense any other enemies at the moment.
I can smell nothing.
Yeah.
Aside from corpses and blood.
Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck, bro?
Bro, that's just how Burbot rolls.
Why? I surprise attacked you guys in your sleep to knock you unconscious to get the story moving to where I wanted it to be. As a DM, I gotta applaud you. That was epic, but it fucks my story up.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I'm gonna be at CJ's
Yeah.
game next week, so
Yeah, I
Here's the
am too.
problem. Shiv is not. Zeus is not. Oh man. Zeus, are you gonna make next session?
Next Thursday, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll figure out a way to. I'll say Zeus doesn't get touched fast enough because she's reaching down as she's finishing the spell to touch him, but she doesn't grab him in time. Because technically she would have had to move like 3 feet forward and all that stuff. Actually, no, because the golem's bigger. Yeah, I'm trying to make this so I could have Zeus in next session too. The golem is much bigger, so it would have dropped him like 10 feet away from her, so that makes much more sense.
alright.
So, yeah. So,
Wait, so I blew a hole through its chest. How far above the ground would that have been?
that would have been about like 10 feet. You jumped straight through its chest and landed behind it. You basically Mario just brick wall to this motherfucker. You know Looney Tunes when like the Wile E. Coyote runs to the brick wall? That's basically what you did.
Well,
Anyways.
I treat falls as 10 feet shorter due to the feet cat fall.
Well, anyways, Shadowy, as your rage starts to subside as the blood covers your face, the night wind blowing past you, Shiv is nowhere to be seen, and you didn't see him anywhere in that fray. Your friends all are gone besides Zeus beneath you. What do you do?
Okay, so so as my rage subsides, I'm gonna make sure Zeus is okay.
Zeus, they would have done non-lethal well, actually no, they wouldn't be focusing on that because they didn't expect you guys to wake up that fast. So yeah, no, he is dying.
Okay. I don't have any.
You grab
I don't have
one
any
of his,
healing
you grab one of
tools.
his older potions, just shove it down his throat.
Alright.
So go ahead and roll a d8.
Okay. 8. 2.
2. All right. So, Zeus, you're getting 2 HP, and you're wounded. You're wounded 1 now again because you would have rested off that wounded 1 from before.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Your face is completely shattered inwards. By the way, like your nose is bent off to the side. Your teeth are like broken. You're gonna need to see a dentist or something. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Blood just
Shiv needs to see a dentist.
spews out.
What the heck? Oh god. What is she doing here?
Alright.
Oh
Oh, you're
shit.
talking about the lady?
Yeah, what? She shouldn't be. What the? What does she want with us?
What lady?
Do you know this lady?
I
Nope.
think I do.
Nope.
I don't.
Fuck, I need wax.
I don't.
Actually,
I
hold
don't
on,
know.
no, you did. Let me see what Laura
Yeah.
gave you. Yeah, no, you would
yeah.
recognize her immediately from the descriptions you've gotten. That was one of the bandit leaders.
Great.
That
I
was
go-
the leader of the Crystal Golems.
I like-
Amethyst, yeah.
I take my fingers, like I press in my front teeth so I can actually talk.
I will also say that was also the man who's unconscious on the ground, bleeding out. Let me roll. He stabilizes himself. The man who's unconscious on the ground with his burnt dick is also the leader of the Inferno Apes, by the way. Just so you're aware. You recognize them now. Go ahead.
I press my tooth back into my face and I go, "Oh shit!
Do you mean,
Okay.
oh fit?
Oh shit! So, alright. So, I'm catching myself standing up.
Apologies, guys. I need to go get something quickly.
Gonna roll to see if you lost a chromosome. Nope. Fine.
Alright,
So hard you lost a chromosome.
So, just for your information, you know what? You look helpful compared to the rest of this hogwash of a team. I'll tell you some things. All right,
Zeus, they stole Shiv. He's not here.
Fuck yeah! Yes. God.
Bro, this campaign is like 90% shit, 10% post.
And I
What am I?
Shit is 100% shit.
So I keep talking.
I am.
So currently, I know of 4 groups of bandits out here, not including I don't know who the fuck face I'm supposed to be looking for.
Craig Krieg.
Yeah, Craig Krieg. Craig. So one name in there. Basically, there's 4 of them. I don't want to describe them all. But the lady with the golem, she's one of them. Sadly, she got away, but we got this fucker. You know what that means?
You're gonna interrogate him.
Oh, no.
You can fuck
We
him.
get money. No, we're not gonna fuck him. No.
He says to the omnipotent voice that only he can hear.
we can take him to basically any bounty shop around here, and we're gonna get a huge payout. But also, we should probably interrogate him to know where the children are.
And so we could help our... And so we could get invert.
Are you good?
Huh?
How do your bones feel?
I'm just a
Do you
little
have
tired, a
bones?
little
Your
exhausted.
Bones feel.
I look down. Did they steal any of my potions?
What weapons did you have on you?
I had a modified dagger and a blowgun.
So everything you guys had that wasn't on like your actual person, like a coat or something. Well, most of you anyways. Anybody that was wearing like a hard coat to tie you with, they were gonna take that off before you guys woke up. But blowguns, daggers, anything that wasn't like strapped to you, you do eventually find it on the dead body of the orc that was carrying the kitsune, the elf, for a few seconds before he got his neck snapped by something.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, his body is still on the ground.
Wanna know what exactly he took from me? A steel shield, my black powder knuckle dusters, a bastard sword, a warhammer, a falchion, and a scythe.
Falchion.
Why do you have so many weapons? Why'd you buy so many? No one needs that many. Anyways,
I do.
Called redundancy.
So,
And the scythe is large, by the way. So
you
it's
look
harder
a
to
lot
move.
stronger than I am.
Okay.
How about
The
you
scythe is
carry him?
literally
Actually,
like-
tie him up first. Take everything
No,
off of
I'm
him.
unconscious and was taken.
No.
Oh, not you.
I'm
Not
talking to
you.
Zeus. I'm talking to Zeus.
Right. Also,
Right. Yes.
do you see Rankus anywhere?
Rankus,
Rankus.
last you saw him, he was being dragged through the forest by his feet.
I think we
Oh.
lost the fucker. Do we care?
Rankus
Find
is
him as
currently
well.
dying.
Do we care about him?
Think we should go check to see if he managed to kill him. If not, we could probably go. When we go fight the bandits, we'll go find
Alright.
him.
+6, right? Zeus is your perception bonus.
+4.
Shadowy, what's your perception bonus?
+6.
Shadowy, you notice it at this point. There seems to be this glowing, pulsing coming from one of the pockets on the side of the flame guy's battle coat he had on. And there's a similar thing coming from the pocket on one of the jeans the orc was wearing. Sorry, one of the pockets of the jean the orc was wearing.
So Burbot's gonna go over to the orc and take the glowing thing out of his pocket.
You pull out this small pearl. It seems to be glowing with a purplish color. It seems to be pulsing. It stops for a second and then pulses again.
I'm gonna. I don't see that, right?
No, you see it as soon as he does that. You see it in the flame guy's pocket.
Oh. All right. Also, good idea. Search their pockets. We definitely need everything off of these guys that we can. How many people are left here? Is it just me and you?
Yeah.
I look around.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shiv
shit.
went off somewhere, but he might come back. Not sure.
As you guys are
Can't count
holding
him.
these, there is a hum of magic power to it. If you would like to roll an Arcana check.
Okay.
Right.
I have no clue about magic. I just learned from this book here. That's all you, buddy. And I proceed to start making new potions.
And what little Burbot knows about magic, he'll see if he can figure it out.
Okay.
All right, that's a 7.
Oh
He
wait,
doesn't
shit!
know
I am
anything.
actually. I'm really good at magic.
You're a fisherman, and like, this is a very nice. Like these pearls are. You've heard of them from your father, who actually came fishing here about 20 years ago. That's where he met it. That's where. That's not where. No, never mind. He came fishing here a while ago. After he got stranded on his boat in deeper seas, he found himself here. He mentions that, and he mentioned that he found these iridescent pearls that were much more attuned with like the natural magics and arcane magics of the world. They make for better like arcane enchanted devices of sorts, and also like focusers to an extent. You're not sure what this is focusing, but it is magical.
Right, so I can tell that it's.
Go ahead.
I guess from my background, I'm able to tell that much.
And also, if this was
else.
just a normal pearl and not enchanted like you know it is at this point, or infused with magic, it would sell for probably a good 1,000 gold pieces. In the right market, of course. Zeus, do you want to try to make a check?
Sure, I'll make a check.
Okay.
I walk over and look at it with him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll make a check.
24.
These are an old like thing that, looking at them, you can tell what it is because these have been used by bounty hunters in the past, elven ones that came from Tyrellion. They're a much easier, more accommodating piece to come by, so they're not worth a lot more. Well, they didn't used to be before a bunch of the clams that created these started to go extinct. So now they're more of a protected species, which means they're harder to come by, which makes them a bit more expensive. These, and you're looking at them, they have the same like pulse and feeling as you're just touching them as communication-based magic things. So, like for example, a crystal of message, or things like that, or like even things that you've seen like crystal balls, where you could see the other person and talk to them over long distances.
Like sending stone.
It's basically a sending stone, but it's more of a pearl that can connect to multiple devices. And it seems to be a one-time use, which is why they started to go extinct more and more, because they tried to get more and more to use. So this is like a one-time use. Like once it's activated and actually used, it's gone.
Does it look activated?
Someone is trying to activate them. Yes.
Shit. Is there any way to stop that?
You could
To stop them from activating?
No. Well, there is. You could just not answer it, but then the other person knows that you didn't answer. And you get the feeling that if these two have them, that means the other ones have them, and they're trying to contact them, which you now know means if you don't answer, they're going to know that their friends are unconscious or dead or captured.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn to my big buff friend here. Okay,
A
so
little friend.
You turn to the orc.
I start as fast as I possibly can. Okay, quick two-step problem. Think of it like they're trying. It's a messaging stone basically. They're gonna try sending messages to each other, and blah blah blah.
It basically gives a minute of communication between each connected one.
And if you see right there, that's basically it ringing and saying someone's trying to call right now. So we got two options. Either we answer it.
Ring.
What?
Rocks can't ring.
It's a
I-
pearl.
Yes, I know. Look, I know the shiny rock cannot ring, but
Shiny? Damn it.
I will now. Look, it's glowing. Glowing means there's someone somewhere that wants that to be picked up and answered, and that's probably not being answered by us. Probably answered by the fucker dead. So we got two options. Either we answer it right now, and we risk them knowing something, or we don't answer it, we sell it, and they also still know that we did something.
Well, we probably want to at least try to get the jump on them, so it's probably more worth it.
To answer it or sell it.
I'd say so.
Okay, sale. Everybody agree? I said no one else.
Did you say sell or I say so? Shadowy.
It would probably be better to try to get the jump on the bandits, basically.
So he said sell. All right. We'll split it 50-50, I guess. Whatever we get from it.
I need to jump on the bandits, which is try to make sure they don't immediately know, oh, their friends are dead.
Oh, shit. Sorry. I guess. What do you want to say when you answer it, though?
I look for a second. I look for a second.
Remind you guys really quickly. One of the people carrying these was an orc.
Yeah, so I'm thinking.
Okay.
What else I'll just say is this guy. All right, so Burbett's gonna answer it.
I like cover my mouth so they can't hear me.
Okay. Burbot, as you just hold it and focus, you hear in your mind, Amethyst. No, not working. Ember. Not working. Okay, let's try you, Ugathor. Ugathor. You answered.
Soup.
Oh, finally. What happened to Ember and Amethyst? We need to meet up. I have this cat one in my grasp at the moment. Unconscious, stable. Where do you guys want to meet up? Remember, I can't teleport anywhere. That's just Crystal. Or, sorry, Amethyst. I fucking can't remember her name sometimes. She's fucking retarded. Anyways, where do you want to meet up?
Alright, so.
At this point, I'd like you to make a deception check, please.
Alright.
And I'll give you a +5 bonus because you're an orc and he doesn't give a shit.
Alright, so that'll
He
be a
can't
+5.
see you.
You're an
Alright.
orc and he doesn't give a shit. I like that reasoning.
Alright, I'm gonna re-roll that with a 0 point.
Oh, you have a +0 to your deception?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
God.
because it's the one thing I'm not that good at.
Damn.
You can also
I
roll
will
performance if you
admit-
want. If you want, you can roll performance, I'll say as well.
Not very good at that either.
I'm better at both of those than him, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm
Alright, roll then,
better at
bitch.
both of those.
15?
I might be
I'm not there.
Okay, so he goes, man, did they hurt your neck or something when you were fighting them? Doesn't matter. We need to meet up. I just realized, God, okay, yeah. Shit, that guy got his neck snapped, that's right. Anyways, he goes, let's meet up, there's a bluff to the south of the campsite that they were at. I think, what's her name? Give me 1 second to look up her name really quickly.
He's saying all that.
Amethyst?
No. He goes, the one they call Zero or something, the Metal Mage's boss. They were looking at some sort of bluff that fell in over itself, you know, the brown mud rock guy with all the symbols on him. You weren't there, were you? It's about 30 minutes south of here. If you make it there, let me know. I'll talk to Amethyst when we get there about teleporting us where we need to go, everything like that. She already probably knows. Anyways, you good?
Yeah, I'm fine. Sounds good.
Man, they really must have hurt your throat or something, man. Anyways, I'll be over there. See you in 30-ish minutes. Also, if you see that goblin fuck that left the camp first, feel free to grab him.
Oh, certainly.
Alright. Yeah. As as he goes, I'm gonna get off comms now, and you hear him drop the pearl as he goes, here, and you hear the clopping getting a further distance away. As you look down towards the pearl, and it just shatters into dust.
Well, there goes a couple
They're
thousand.
about 30 minutes south from here.
All
It'll be
right.
30 minutes south from here on a bluff.
Okay. Dude,
All right, how much damage do I take from being dragged behind a horse for
He puts
30
you
minutes?
on the horse. At this point, he just needed you unconscious, basically, and they figured that's the best way because they can't let you use your feet to get around.
Say, if they drag
All
you
right.
on horseback while
If-
it's at full gallop, you
I'm
would
not
just-
that
just kill you.
fast. I move at the same speed as everyone else.
Well, you're a cat person, so they figure you're very agile. They don't
if
know
you
I
guys,
guess I'm dexterous, but I'm not agile.
Yeah, but they
They're
don't know that.
racist.
all right. So here's my idea. Give me a
That's
hot
me.
minute. Let me make all my elixirs and poisons and all that jazz. That way we're ready for the fight. Actually, I'll give you some. That way,
My
when you
man's
hit them,
at 6 health in a dream right now.
I'm at 8 health.
Alright.
I'm at a tight 2 health.
Me,
Alright,
who
I'm at a
somehow
nice
lost
Guess where the
0 health.
healer is?
Up
Oh,
my
yeah,
ass.
bro.
I have yet to take damage in this campaign, except when I
Guess
fought
where
that
the
ogre.
healer is, everybody?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't expect it to go this way. I'm going to be honest with you.
I'm a healer.
I'm the only
Anyways.
one that's actually good at healing.
How dare you? I have cool potions.
At this point, it's starting to get towards morning as the nighttime rays of the moon begin to turn as your potions are fully made. I want you to make me a will save, Mr. Potion Man.
Okay, I roll me a will save. Hiya!
Ocean man, take me by the hand.
Well, 16.
16?
Yeah.
Man, you feel really lonely right now. Like, your mind keeps shifting back to the prospector of that, or the proprietor, and you're like, damn, that was a good night. I haven't had someone hold me like that in a while. Damn. Damn. And, like, it's making you feel lonely as you're making your potions right now.
Dang.
I pull out, like, as I'm making the potions, I take out the note she wrote me out of my notebook, and I look at it. It's like,
You find yourself, unconsciously rubbing the cheek. She left lipstick on. You're like, oh, fuck, what the hell, man?
oh, shit. Okay, I put it away. I'm like, all right, I'll see her soon.
Man, I should
As
text
soon as-
her.
I'll deal with that shit later.
Sees a cream-filled donut. I should text her.
Okay, so here's the deal.
That's Shiv.
Most of my potions here are health potions, so we'll be fine during the fight. Actually, I need to chug like 3 of these real quick, so like give me a hot minute.
Alright.
All right, I'm gonna take as many. Let me take the first one.
Shiv, as you're starting to bounce, I'll say the Shiv. As you're waking up, in this woman's clamshell bed, what are you doing?
Well, he was probably using some part of her as like a big blanket, fucking
Her
weighted
tits.
blanket.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then her.
big old weighted blanket.
We're huge bazonkers.
And so he's like stretching and crawling out of there.
Okay. You give it one
And,
last slap and say, one last slap for the road. See you, dame.
He's gonna look around to see if there's anything shiny.
There's a lot of shiny stuff at the bottom of this lake. You see a few swords. Some of them are rusted. You see a good amount of gold and silver. You see a few gemstones, a few pearls.
Anything extra shiny?
Extra
Some-
shiny? Roll me a
Something that
perception
stands
check.
out.
Roll me
Alright.
a perception check, yeah.
22.
Let me look up a magic item here really quickly just to see.
I wasn't even looking for that, but that works.
Let me
I
see
was
if any
just
of them
looking
fit my description, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
My man dipped and then dipped.
He's double dipping.
I hate you.
Oh. Whoever said he wouldn't be back.
Thank you for the compliment. I aimed for that reaction.
What'd you say?
That
I
whoever
said
said he
thank you.
wouldn't
I
be
aimed
back.
for.
Yeah. All right. You do find a shiny-looking potion vial that seems to have this filigreed, like almost flower-based cork at the very top of it, and you see there's small like flower roots that curl around the entire thing to the bottom of it, and on the very inside of this oval-shaped potion bottle, you see this shining white liquid.
Shining white liquid.
Yes.
Okay.
Please don't tell me it's a giant squirrel.
I think he's just gonna stick that in his pants
Okay.
for now.
It
And
fucking hurts rubbing against you. Because it's thorny vines coming off the base of the flower, just so you're aware.
oh, I'm a goblin. I'm used to brambles and thorns and things like that.
Okay.
Even if it deals me some
I will
damage, I'll be
say,
okay.
before you got to doing the the night before, the strange aura she placed around you not only allowed you to water breathe, but it also cleaned your body thoroughly. Just so you're aware. So you are
He'll have to
completely
do
clean.
something about. He'll have to do something about that later.
Yeah.
I don't see. Here's the thing. She's big. She's the biggest thing he's ever seen, so he's gonna have an attachment now. He's not just gonna leave. So he'll probably go and.
How tall is she?
Like 30 feet tall.
Oh.
And she looks like a fey creature too, like with large fucking ears too.
Is her hair still like floating?
Yeah, it's defying gravity basically.
And is it shiny?
It is shiny, yes. It's a shiny white,
Then he's
almost like
gonna
moonlight.
go. He's gonna go start messing with her hair. He's just gonna do shit in her hair.
Okay, she awakens eventually, and Shiv. She tells
She
you.
finds all her hair gone.
She tells you can come back eventually to if you wish to, or you could stay with her if you want to. What does Shiv do?
You can stay if you want to. You leave your friends behind.
Your friends don't fuck you or suck you.
Oh.
Well, I can get more shinies to bring here if I go.
Well then, feel free to come back.
Yeah, it's really shiny down here. I like it.
Roll me a diplomacy check, please.
Okay.
I have a feeling I'm not gonna be doing anything for the rest of the session.
No, not really. Actually, I do have one thing planned for a second. Just give me a second. I'll get to you. Yeah, she'll do the hanky panky with you one last time before she sends you on your way. Anyways, so Shiv, as you shivel out of the lake completely in these beautiful, clean, primal clothings that you wear, you see a horse gallop by you in the forest with a cloaked figure carrying one of your friends on the back of it, tied up.
No way.
No way.
He said, "Oh hey."
Oh.
And he just kind of like points at the horse for a few seconds before realizing, like, oh wait, I should go after them.
I will say this, Ronkus, as you're starting to like you're unable to completely do anything, but you like open a single eye and see Shiv moving out of a lake, and he just points at you as you go by. As your vision once again has you go unconscious.
I need to be staying here because it sounds like I'm not really doing anything.
Yeah, no, you can leave if you want, my man.
Because I have work tomorrow.
Yeah,
and
feel
I'd
free,
rather
man.
get.
Haha.
Hey, I have a life.
Same.
I get paid.
I work on weekends.
Anyways, so as
I work on weekends
I'm
too.
gonna end it here, except I want to talk to Ruby afterwards if possible. So,
Yep.
as mornings, what?
So I was just gonna ask one thing. As I look at everything the bandits got. So I assume we get our items back. But I'm just
Yes.
wondering if there's a healer's kit or a healing potion, anything like that.
No.
Okay.
I have a healer's kit on me.
No, fuck you. I hate you. No, I'm just.
Hey, I bought it.
I'm joking with you. Don't worry. Anyway,
It
so
cost an entire 5 gold.
as
Yeah.
morning comes to the party, a few of you set out to rescue your friends, and Shiv crawls out from his hanky-panky night. That's where we're going to end the session. I'm going to stop recording now. I hope anybody who's watching enjoyed. Fuck, that's a long session.